lovers. Oh, and there is no place I'd rather be than right here next to you. And I truly love to talk about your lovers, old and new. You never spare me details as you confide in me. I smile and give advice, but cannot tell you how I feel. How easy it would be to fall for you, but that of course is something I won't do. 'Cause we've agreed between you and me, we're nothing more than friends. How silly it would be to put this friendship to an end. How crazy that would be, yet here I am, falling in love again. How stupid I would be to still have faith, to never stop believing that one day, when time is right and stars align, our views would coincide. We'll see the world in color, though they say that love is blind. How stupid that would be, indeed, that's true. And still I'm waiting for you. I am forever waiting for you.
What y'all think of that? I thought that was so relaxing. So relaxing. Did y'all like y'all ain't like my music? Y'all so boring. Y'all ain't like my music. Come on now. Come on now. We can get away from the suck my dick because you know you a trick bitch. Suck my dick. We can get away from that. Come on. Come on. Let me see the hearts in the chat. Y'all wasn't feeling my music. I like this. I can actually walk in the club and get my wine and be like, okay, you know, at TGIF, just woosah, woosah. That's all. Just woosah. How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing tonight? I'm gonna get Eels coming up. Eel, my Negro is coming up. I think. I think I hit the right
Yeah,
button.
I'm here. I'm here.
Sure. Oh, yep, he's on the chat. Cause unexpectedly, what's up, my love? What's up? What's up? What's going on?
Just been chilling, man. Just been chilling, staying out the way. You
Oh,
know
that's
how it
what's
goes.
up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, since you popped up here, give me a minute. Let me say hello to the chat. You know, I haven't been on much because I'm dealing with Coders Bear Sports right now. So it's taking a lot of my time being supportive to my baby, getting down out there in her athletic lane, you know? So it kind of got me for a minute. And then I try to pop on here when I have some downtime. And then once she's completed what she's doing, then I can come back and resume my shits and giggles. But since you here, we're going to give the chat just a little bit more time. Hello, ladies. Hello, ladies. And if there's any guys into the chat, hello to you too as well. Don't forget to hit the like button coming in. Don't forget to show some love to my Il Manigro up on the panel, which I'm about to hit him with something because I know he can come on with it because I'm not into politics like that, but I'm pretty sure you'll have an answer for me, right?
Let's
Um,
go.
okay, but I want let me see how the ladies are doing. How the ladies are doing today? How was y'all work week, y'all home week, your baby week, your husband, your brother, your loved ones week? How's everybody doing? Everybody surviving the R. Kelly storm out here. It has definitely been one hell of a coming up July here, a strong 4 years for me, following the case and the naysayers and things on YouTube. So kind of falling back a little bit from that because it's starting to sound all recycled. And it kind of gets a little bored when you got, 10, 20 channels. I'm exaggerating, but regurgitating kind of the same thing. So you kind of can get easily lost in this because everybody has their opinions and their perceptions about what's going on, how it's going to go on, and all of that stuff. So yeah, I had to take a breath, baby. Hold on. Enough is enough, but unfortunately, I am still here. And as you know, I'm still wrapped around supporting Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly and praying for his journey to have a conclusion of a willing his appealing case. So Chicago and New York. And I'm still going to stand with that. May not rock it the way people want you to rock it or the way that they see it. So it's just part of me being private, we're private. So, hello, ladies, hello. Now, I know this may bore y'all or whatever, but I'm diversifying my channel with a little mixture of this and a little mixture of that. And I am forever grateful for Ilma Negro popping in when he can to help shed some opinions or his analytical view on some topics that we come across. And oh my God, I turned this heat on now. I got to turn it off. That's what happens, when you over 40. When I'm drinking this wine, oh my Lord, the body temperature goes up and up and up. Then it comes down. Works the same way doing sex too, though, don't it, Eel? This should go up, then we down. Get you. All right, Eel, I got a question for you. Uh-oh, he'll be back. He'll be back. Let's get him back in. Or did I lose my chat? Oh, Lord. That's not cool. Oh, there y'all go. Hold on. He'll be back. Does have a question for him. Yeah, I agree, Casey. Oh, there he is. I thought you dropped. Did you drop off? You gotta shake that monkey off. Come on, you on the screen with the bloody. It's time to get litty lit.
My bad.
You always doing so. What are you? Is you drinking and smoking?
No, I don't partake in those activities no more.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up, lady over there laughing. So I have no order. I just kind of popped on and do some chilling with the a company of the ladies like I normally do. You know, I don't post no scheduled times and all of that stuff. And my topics just kind of come to mind as I'm logging on this damn computer, you know? So I've been watching today, right? And yesterday, just glimpse of it. So I just want to hear your idea about it. This whole old Trumpy boy situation. First, let me ask you, are you for Trump?
Yeah, I mean, that's the only real nigga, only real politician we got. If
And
you ask me.
okay, and as far as you and your receiving your knowledge about Trump, what is it that makes you like him other than what he's a boaster? He's loud.
Not even that. He understands business and economics. You feel me? And a lot of presidents that get in that position, they don't have no business knowledge. You feel me?
So
So
you go ahead.
as a CEO, you feel me? You know what to do and what not to do. You feel me?
Mm. So you're okay as for having a president like that and overlooking any criminal activity by your president.
What was criminal? What criminal things has he ever been convicted of? He hasn't been convicted of nothing yet.
Absolutely not. But you want to hold off on your decision making until things are finalized before you rock with somebody?
Man, it's a smear campaign. It's another smear campaign. It's funny how everything just came out right before election season. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
Y'all put
No,
all that in.
I disagree with that because Trump has been under investigation with that. The attorney general lady, the black African lady, too, black American lady. The what about the Letitia girl? The Letitia, you know, thing, who has been targeting or I guess speaking on Trump for since I think she said 2016 or 17 or something like that. Finding out allegedly she has found probable cause to go after him because of the bank issue, you know, borrowing and receiving more money through the banks of where you store your money. I store mine, so other people store theirs. He's being accused of taking out substantial amount of loans with a very low interest rate, a loan that they wouldn't dare give you or me or anybody in this chat room. And if you do get one, you're going to get tapped with the very high interest rate. You know, so with the algorithm that they have out here, could be because of your finance source, or it could be because of your skin color. We don't know that, you know. Letitia James. Okay, lady says that Letitia James is a puppet, but she's holding down a A1 spot in politics, titled as an attorney general. Who voted her in? Somebody believed in this woman. I'm just saying. But Trump calls her. He's like, well, yeah, I didn't even know. He didn't even know who the lady is. All he knew that she just started a whole smear campaign for X, Y, and Z. She's very unhappy with him. I listen to this for 2 days, and I was like, why is half of the public so angry with Trump?
Because he goes against this. Oh,
Hmm.
he ain't down. He ain't down with everybody else that's in bed with everybody that's corrupt, and that's what they're afraid of.
Oh, well, he's
That's
calling
what.
out the Biden administration, right? He's saying that they should have been going after the Biden administration because they had been doing so much crooked stuff up under the sheets as anybody.
Biden has just got Biden has is under investigation with the state of Florida right now.
Oh,
Well,
tell us about that.
yeah, for human trafficking. Shit just came out like a couple of days ago. So Biden's their ass in hot water. And on top of that, y'all remember about that laptop, Hunter Biden laptop? Yeah, they finna charge their ass. I don't know when, but I know they finna charge me.
Oh. So I want to get back to Letitia though and Lady Diva. What you mean? All of those things that this lady has been imposing is not true? Is some of it true, or is it all not true?
It can't be true because you gotta understand when it comes to them loans and shit, bro. Regardless of what the interest rate is, some people wouldn't take a gamble with somebody if they didn't know that their money was gonna come back, regardless of what the interest rate is.
I
You
understand
feel
that.
me?
Now, let me point
So
this out to you right quick. Hold that thought. On
yeah,
one of when Trump left the courthouse, he went somewhere. I guess he was making the statements, right? And he brought up
yeah,
the fact about how he said this clear as day. I'm paid, I'm paid my loans back. I have not defaulted on any loans. But yet then I'm listening to this Letitia James speak on how he has went and borrowed a substantial amount of money. Why would Trump need to go and borrow money? And to top it off, one of the some of the money, or maybe all of it, was used to buy a 300 and something $1 million building or something or for his personal benefit. You okay with that? Because I'm not.
I mean, hey, if you can get off, yeah.
He
You can get off, yeah.
ain't getting away with that shit.
And ain't got nothing to say about it. If it's true, then hey, you got to answer for that. That ain't.
So I just wanted to point that out because I heard Trump say that no, he's never defaulted on the loan. So I'm like, is this the loans that Letitia James was speaking about that may, that she's going after him as far as being, I'm sorry, a bigot and doing things out of greed? She put out a notion for that she's waiting on the courts to respond as far as blocking Trump from for 5 years of going into any bank, receiving any assistance at all. That's what she wants out of
That's gonna be a tough one for her.
him, his daughter, and his sons. She called them all out because she feels like their greediness is hurting society and of the public, and they're benefiting themselves.
I mean, Trump is a businessman.
you
He's mad at a businessman.
well, where I am, it's a lot of people, and I am in one of his states, right? I'm in the red state, right? But
Yeah.
when I go and I'm at work, it's a lot of people up in there like, hell no, I'm gonna take that Trump up out of here. Take him out. You
So
okay with
y'all want to go back in the office?
I don't even know who is suitable for office right now, because it seems like every time you get one or the other, whether if they Republican or Democrat, somewhere it's always some shit going on. Why? Why is it always some type of investigation no matter who sits in that seat? Why?
Because everybody got their different views and perspectives on how they think shit should be ran. So you feel
Haterade.
me?
That's that
That's
haterade.
what, that's what it is. At the end of the day, whether it be politically motivated or for personal reasons.
Yeah.
Some people don't like Trump because Trump.
Yeah.
But I mean, Trump, the most realist president we done never had. I'll say that. You feel me? The
Well,
only
I
reason why
can
they
tell you that the insurance did not hijack up. I mean, it went up, 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 up until Trump got busy, in my opinion, with that goddamn wall over there. And he was over there fighting about who's going to pay for it. He said the Mexican man was going to pay for it. The president of Mexico came on and said he ain't paying for SHIT. He did. So, and after that, a year went past and it's open season and all these letters start coming in. And all of a sudden, I tell you, the health insurance jump, it skyrocketed. It skyrocketed. That was under the Trump administration. And I was like, oh, wow. But then he stands on the podium saying, well, he was the one, he says, you're getting your medicine now, aren't you? You're getting this now, you're getting that. And then he talks about under the Biden, I guess, administration that the certain two countries have been hooked up. I don't know if it was, what did he say, China and Russia or so, whatever, and I'm like, okay, but we still have a stand strong military, don't we? That they ain't gonna get in here and do nothing crazy, right? What are they gonna do? Mess up the economy financially? What else are they gonna do? Are we do we not have that support from our military, which fights for the country? Would you just gonna let them on in and blow us all up or some shit?
That's where I don't, because Biden in bed with the Chinese. So, it's crazy.
Lady says that Trump's gives false hopes and dreams.
Everybody sells false hopes and dreams. Based on where you stand at.
Yeah, it's true. Well, I got a text today, and I want to know what you think about it. And this text was kind of scientifical, it was about your investments, hypothetically speaking, because I don't know if everybody invests or whatever, will soon come to disappearing, such as if you owned bonds, the stocks, the inflation is going to go flimsy and feather away to where everything that you've been invested in just may disappear. It was talking about how not to use the banks because that money is also going to disappear. You believe that?
Man, I thought I've been seeing what happened to the cash out.
You said to the Cash App dude. Ain't nothing happened to the Cash App dude. He just died. What they got to do? That's still gonna go on.
Look, listen. Let me see.
Well, okay, so since he died, what's his name? I seen it the other day. Since he died, what do you think is gonna happen to the Cash App?
They ushering out, because next month they're supposed to be issuing out this Fed Now shit, and that's a whole new digital currency that they're coming out with.
Oh.
So they can track your transactions. You feel me? Turn it on and turn it off. You feel me? So that's the real stuff going on. So I find it very suspicious that this man popped up dead this week.
I mean, you know what I thought about when I heard that? The Jussie Smollett. First question. Good night, Sugar. Thank you. The first thing I thought about though here was this a whole Jussie Smollett retake here, because I read it and I'm like, what the hell is he doing out there at 2:30 in the morning? What he was doing? What bar? He's ending at the bar. He's a millionaire, right? Times what? What? Okay, so you're gonna be a 3 times, 4 times millionaire and CEO, and you're going to be hanging out at a bar at 2:30 a.m. by yourself. Like, it's weird.
Yeah, and like the shit that was so crazy about it, like he don't even live there no more. He just moved to Miami. He was allegedly up there for whatever reason. Same day he died. That's it. Suspicious as hell. I ain't even gonna count. My antennas is up like a motherfucker.
Oh, hey, Perspective. Hey, Lavelle. Hey, Priscilla. Hi, Miss Brown.
That said now shit drop next month. So y'all be on the lookout.
Yeah, they did say that, lady. They say get your money and put it in the gold. What you think of that here?
Gold and silver. That's what it's about, right? That's what it's gonna be about right now.
But they
Gold and
okay,
silver.
but they brought out now they don't even have the faith in the Bitcoin stuff anymore. I mean, I never did. I would never do no cyber money shit anyway. I got to have my hands on, but what do you think about Bitcoin? Did you ever invest in Bitcoin?
Hell no.
It's just not real money to me.
No. They go run on with some shit, man. All the cryptocurrency CEOs done died, or it was dying mysteriously. Now the Cash App dude done died, so yeah, they cornering the market right now, but I ain't on that.
Oh, geez. I just never show interest in none of that. And I don't put, 100% of my money into a bank either. This my money. Like I don't like nobody controlling my money. I don't like nobody making more interest on my money. I know that they advocate of how safe it is, and I believe in the federal the FDIC. All of that, but still, like all my money in the bank. Nah, I gotta have my money on me. What is it? What is it that, because Trump, we get back, we kind of mixing it up. Trump in his re-election. What is it that he is now proposing that he is going to do to make America great again? What is he going to do?
I haven't even been following the truth.
What would you like for him to do? What do you want to see change?
You get rid of all the rest of these corrupt motherfuckers for real, cause this shit going crazy for the little man, for real. Like most people gotta work like 2-3 jobs just to sustain one household.
There's plenty of jobs out here for people. Just gotta go get them.
I know I ain't saying. I'm saying the pay that they paying at the rate that they paying at right now, you gotta work most hard. You feel me?
Lady said nothing. He ain't finna do shit. He's corrupt.
Everybody's corrupt.
You know what? I have to agree with you. I think that a whole lot of them just do that, and they just, to become just super rich. I don't believe that nobody, I don't know. I don't think that politicians to me should be no 2-3 times, 4 times billionaires all up over you. I just always been against that. I know, they buy their businesses and they do this and they do that. I get it. But at the same thing, in the same way that they are able to go out and get these things, right? And most of it is hereditary, right? It's a lot of money get passed down from generation to generation. And I understand that too. But take a person like you. You're just a normal person like I am. Why is it so hard for you to sit at home and draw up your business plan and walk in a bank when you got your I's dotted and your T's crossed and everything? No, you ain't making 100,000. Medium, you're making about 60,000, and you want to borrow 300,000 to start your job. Why is it so hard for you to get approved? But Trump can walk in there, or Tiger Woods, all these rich ass people can walk right up in there and get the hell what they want with no problem at all. I think the guidelines are too stiff for first time entrepreneurs. I do. Everybody should have a chance, but you'll have that person sitting behind that desk and reading your paperwork because you don't know nobody, because you ain't worked long enough, because you ain't got enough money invested in their bank. You have no collateral, and your mama done died, and then they tell you we gonna have to deny.
Right.
I think that sucks. And I wish that a president or somebody can come out and make that type of change for our people. I do. That's part of making America great. Take some of these stiff rules off of the people so that everybody can live a dream, or make their dreams come true. A lot of us, as my title says, why you not rich? It's various of reasons, it's some of it is independent reasons, because of health reasons and this or that. And I understand that. But let me ask you, why are you not rich? I'm sure you had dreams, right?
Yeah, I had dreams coming up, but at the end of the day, when reality hit, motherfucker couldn't chase my dreams no more. I had to grow up, It was a dream, Dreams turn to nightmares.
Well, I was listening to a platform says that if you do have those dreams and you have that motivation, it comes from your inner, you got to push that inner you out. It has to be demanding. You have to be on top of it. It's time and energy, which is consuming, but how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it?
Yep.
Yeah. What's going on, DJ? What's going on, Bingo Mama? Harlem, what's going on?
That's definitely true.
So
it's motivation, motivation and striving for whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish.
A
lot of people don't have that willpower to, to push through the adversity.
Do you think that most people get despaired by it because of being turned down so much once they've chased the dream that we just give up?
Yeah, man, that's what it is, People get caught up in that rat race, and the bills got to get paid. Bills got to get paid, and some people, they be so busy working on their jobs to the point where they just lose sight of, their dreams. And then, next thing you know, they 50, 60, and they like, damn, what I did with my life. You feel me? I could have kept pushing.
So, but if you could have kept pushing it that way to become successful behind your dream, explain to me this, right? Why is it that we are so timid to push and stand behind other people that has become rich? Why? What entices you to do so? What about you? It's like we become comfortable admiring that a particular person is rich. We got all the energy, all the time in the world to acknowledge the person that's rich. But you didn't have that time and energy to make you rich. You wasn't special. You didn't try to, with that first note that you sing in the shower and you ain't sound that good, that it was nothing in your inner soul to say, no, I'm gonna keep practicing this because I'm gonna be rich. You ever think of it that way?
Yeah, I've thought about it like that because I got an uncle that he run his own business. I was talking to him yesterday. He was like, it's hard, but he's married. He had a counterpart that keeps him motivated. And a lot of people don't even have that. Somebody else to, get in their ear and, keep them on the right track. Steady listening and then all the negative instead of focusing on, the positive.
I agree with that. I agree. Let me ask the chat for a second. Why y'all not rich? Like what have we done as the culture, American culture people? What have we not done? Or what have you did to not be in the rich status. What have y'all not done? Because I'm gonna tell you, I would love to be rich, right? So I think that that's what limits me to be so timid by a lot of rich people. You know what I'm saying? Because in the back of my head, as I'm, go to, to a rich person or whatever, in my head, I I'm only going to send you a go so far because I'm like, no, that I want to be there. I want to have 10 million walking. I mean, not 10 million, $10,000 at one time walking down the street. In my purse or whatever. I want to have that feeling. I want to have that feeling.
Right.
So it's hard for me to root on, rich people like for a long length of time. I just can't do it. I feel like that I'm taking everything that I dream of that I want to be, and I'm now living it through someone else. I'm like, no. Self-love says, so we got somebody, because I was going to ask that self-love. Why you don't want to be rich? And I know a lot of people are going to say because of the problems that you have.
Hold up. Y'all asking me?
No, self-love. Because I'm sure you would like to be rich though, right, Il?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I would love to be.
Perspective say, man, I don't know. I could never, for Trump, for instance, right? I can't worship and act, do whatever because he's rich. I can't even do that. I just can't do it. I look for what's per in a person first, so I can overlook the fact that you're rich because that's where I want to be. Now I'm looking at the fact of just the type of person you are and admiring or or supporting you for just the type of person you are, not about your freaking money, because that'll make me mad. It's like, I know if you got 10 million, I know how I can get 10 million. I want 10 million too. Shit.
I just want a million. Shit. I get the 10, just give me one. Give me one, I'll be happy. But
Self-love said because rich people have too many issues. That can go 50-50. I think the only issues that you have when you're rich is ones that you bring upon yourself. Because we have a whole lot of rich people out here that don't have no damn problems but being rich. Was it what was the Apple guy, Bill Gates, right? What problems he had besides his wife sued him for how much?
Half of his estate.
She took, she came cutting throat, did she? But I don't even think that she had to really fight him about it. I think honestly he'd have wrote her whatever check she wanted. Here you go.
Just go ahead, live your life. Go ahead, live your life.
She says, why do I want to be rich? One reason is because I know I'm not going to have these type of problems that you just stated that, people seem to come across, right? I know that I won't. The reason why is because I would love to live a fabulous lifestyle. I do. I would love to be able to take, whatever I want to go and travel when I want. Even though I do, but I'm talking about comfortably. I want to be able to put a big ass 80-foot yacht. Is it 80 foot? What's the biggest they got here? 100 and something? What's the big?
I think y'all bigger than that. You just
What's the
get
size of the Titanic? What's the size of the Titanic?
Get a whole cruise ship decked out for yourself.
Yes, just stuff like that. And with me, I don't want to be rich to be known. That's the thing too, where you got to kind of, make sure you shaves that off as well. I don't need rich to be known. I want to be rich.
Right.
I don't have to be known.
Right. Know you all up in your business regardless. So you gonna be known.
I could be rich very privately, can't you?
What I'm talking about, but I'm gonna be on the island somewhere. You ain't gonna know where I'm at.
None. I mean, it's just like that. I think that the people that are rich need to go and be a little bit more seclusive. I do tone it down a little bit. You won't have these goddamn problems. I
You
don't. I
about
won't
to
think
watch? I
so.
don't know, boy.
So, but self-love, not having the money, also you have issues, right? You got to worry about when your light bill finna get paid. You got to worry about loaning Janie Sue $20 and you only got 80. Those are issues. You got to worry about your gas money. Who want to do that?
Everything. So it's like it's damn if you do, damn if you don't type of situation. You feel me? So it's like, why not?
Why not go through
I
the
rather,
rich life, right?
I rather have it than not have it. You feel me? Like,
I know that's right. Shit, bring it on. But
I
you know,
rather have it than not have it. But at the same time, a lot. I'm gonna just keep it real. A lot of people lack financial literacy. So it's like a lot of people don't know how to correctly invest their money, make their money turn a profit.
yeah. Well, I think the legal investments are just, well, maybe I better not say that. They're just so crooked. I'm gonna say it anyway. You try to do your legal investments, they're crooked. Let's just take my mom there, for instance, right? And my mom and her husband is they very well off, right? But they also have a third party, and I think that that's only because my mom and her husband is just illiterate when it comes to finances of us. What after we talk, what do we do with this? What do we do with all of this money, right? So
Right.
they hired someone. They hired, and then he's a white man. He's probably middle age, right? The third, I think he's about 40, 48 or something like that, right? And do you know, just for my mom, them to receive, I think it's one or two of their checks. Now, there's some more checks that they get, and that has nothing to do with him, right? But I'm talking about from their jobs, right? So they had to bring somebody in that they felt that they needed to balance out, kind of like the Susie Orman lady, right? Gonna tell you how much you need a month to make it through so that you don't deplete all of your money. So they sit there,
Right.
they tally this up. Okay, well, estimated you got about I'm gonna answer that self-love. Hold on. Estimated, they give my mom them estimate time of living, which is, let's just say about 20, 25 more years. Okay. Well, 25 more years, we figured that, you got about, 800,000 or so to play with here. But, if right now you guys are safely spending about 2,300 a month. If you go past that, you're going to deplete all of your savings. And he goes with that by jotting down the electricity, how much it is to take care of their boat. They got a big boat they got to take care of. They got to take care. So they add all these numbers up, right? Like shit ain't going to change, right? My mom there might not go back out on the water in their boat next year or whatever, end up selling it. But I get it. He's mapping out these numbers for them, but you know what his cut is a month off of my mom them's money? He makes $1,200.
Wow.
$1,200 a month off of my mother, and it eats me up. Just so here's the thing though, Il. I mean, he gets it out in time. They get it on time. That he never missed a beat or nothing like that, right? And it works like this when you're invested in your stocks and stuff like that too, right? They send you your money and all that stuff comes on time. But when I tell you, when I sat down with my mom, I was kind of boiling on this. I'm like, why y'all need a third party? So you mean to tell me he gave you an estimate time of 25 years? 25 years, if he's still around, if God forbid, if he is still alive, and I'm pretty sure that if he passes away within the 25 years, then you guys would probably just go ahead on and ask for the lump sum of whatever is left to be sent to you, right? But right now, You mean to tell me that you got this man hired for the next 20 some years to issue you your money for $1,200 a month? 1,200 times 25 years goes to him, ill, for not doing shit but putting their numbers together and letting them know how much they, can survive off of without depleting all of their money. Oh.
Hold on, I'm finna do this now, right now. Hold on.
Right. The man was damn near done made about $1 million probably off of my mama. Now I want to say give or take about 400, 500,000, off of my mom, just for it's like, I'm gonna help you guys. We're gonna budget so that they can always have money, and I'm like,
300,000.
I was like, mom, I don't like middlemen. I can't stand a middleman. And the reason why it's so expensive is not because he's just doing my mom. He's dealing with both of them, So yeah, it's crazy.
$360,000
within the next 25 years, right?
Yes.
Now let me ask you, if you were that person, you the third party, would you work? You can get by working a part-time job though, couldn't you? Or now that you know that you can possibly become a millionaire, which I'm pretty sure he probably is, because guess how many other clients that he probably has?
You probably already done hit that threshold.
But also what I just showed you in this is that you don't have to be poor. Just like that, this man knows how to get out there and become a financial retirement, whatever they call these people, right? Advisor or whatever. Guess what? It's just that easy for you to sit down and do it too and become rich.
Most definitely, it's possible.
Hey, Ew, shit, I don't even want to bought me a book on that shit. I'm like, let me come. Listen, I can do this for you over here, but it's out there. You just have to be ingenious about it.
Might as well do it for half the price for you.
But let's just look at it like this. Let's look at it in your neighborhood though, Il. What if you are around a whole bunch of your young friends or whatever, and they all working, but you sat down in your house and you studied this stuff, right? You can now pull one of them in and say, hey, I can help you with this. Let me manage this and $25 a month. You got you a business. Go start you an LLC. And it's gonna grow all off of your credentials and everything. Hi, Josetta. Yeah. It's just that easy, but we act like we don't know how to apply. Now, let me go back up because I gotta answer self-love question. I gotta go way back up here. I should have pinned it because she asked me, well, Pap, you're going to be, she says, am I going to be? No. What problems do we know? It was one question that she asked me, but I forgot and I don't see it. So I don't know. It was something about money. Pap, do you live comfortable? That's the question. And I have to honestly tell you that I do. But that's because I manage well. That's all. Now, with my first child, self-love, oh, hell no, girl. When I came live, I told you how I burnt up a $50,000 American Express card in Vegas. I got the white pony ride. I went to Elvis. I went to every show. I had 4 friends with me from high school, and we just I'm just sliding, girl. I'm swiping. Before I got home to my mama's house, girl, the bill was there. My mama was patting her feet. Like, what in the fuck did you just do? And I had to file bankruptcy on that car. That was way back in 86 or something like that. Somewhere around there. Yeah, I did. But that woke me up, girl. First of all, I realized who gonna get me out of this debt when I put myself in it? You know, my mom hadn't had it with me. I was reckless with money, girl. Parties, this or that, buying that. I'm a skater. I'm spending money on skates. I'm doing this. I was blowing some money, honey. I could probably tell you from, oh boy, junior year, probably up until 10 years after that. I might have done spent probably a good about $500,000. Yeah. Yeah, probably, yeah. Somewhere in that ball figure. But do I live comfortable now? Yes, I do. And that's all because of wising up. That's all because of my dream of being rich. I may never be rich, but my dream been there. So when I acquired that dream and that taste of it, right? I set aside everybody that was rich in front of me. You're gonna be all right. I can't support. I ain't got no money. Cause I'm trying to be there where you at. I can't. All of the donations that they ask us to do. You know, can you donate for that? Can you do? I can't today because I'm trying to get 80,000 in my account every year. I can't. I'm trying to be there. So and a lot of people start looking at you like, oh, but you don't do this, you don't do that. Well, I had to learn that if you constantly do, you're still going to be stuck in the same spot of where you are, and your dream is going out the door. Not me. Not me. And what about you? What about you? Do you get hit with
controversy?
Yeah.
And nothing to give yourself, period, point blank.
And when people like steady ask, I look at you like, man, you trying not to see me rich. I want to be rich. You try. Yeah.
Like that crab in the bucket mentality. You want me to do for you, but you won't do for yourself.
That's true. Well, so that's the answer to self-love question. And I have to say, though, self-love, it was sweat and tears. It was, baby. I couldn't keep a fingernail. Like, they were breaking because I was at it. I know a lot of people, I got talked about my boots on this. My boots. Do you know how much those boots was helping me save up? But the person that talked about my boots is now in the hole of 1 point something million. You better give me a break. Give me what is that song? Give me a Kit Kat bar. Are you out your fucking head? See what I mean? Yeah, that's what I meant by that. I was like, talk your ass off about these boots here. Talk your ass off. These boots has an agenda, and that agenda is to be legally comfortable.
Right.
Yeah. So no, I'm not rich, not at all. I'm rich in heart, but I don't know. I think when I retire though, I might be rich.
You'll get there.
You say I'm gonna get there, and I ain't gonna have no problems behind it. I know how to say no, and then I know how to say yes. Hey, Scorpio, because I love helping people, but it has to be, since it has to be for a definitely good cause. You just can't keep coming. So, but when I hit the Powerball, everybody that shows up in my chat the day that I hit the Powerball, you all are going to get like $20,000. Yeah.
Hey, all right. I'm gonna hold you to that.
You can hold me to that for all of my regulars. If I ever hit the Powerball and I'm still on here, all of my regulars are tapping out at 20 grand from this channel. That's on my mama. Right hand to God. Definitely. Because without you always look at the people first that truly supported you no matter what in your game. No matter what in your game. Right. And so I do have people that I place a position around my, in my heart that I have to give back. I owe these people. These people literally made it so that I can have a voice on this freaking microphone to talk my shits and giggles. For that, I am appreciated. I'm appreciative of that, guys. They don't have to do that, but that's only for my regular stuff, you know. You just you gonna give about 5,000.
That's more than enough.
I wouldn't do you like that. I wouldn't do you like
That's
that.
more than enough.
You know, I mean, I think about it. I said that I wanted
I,
to be rich, but if you let me come across $480 million, I'm more than rich, right? I can give
yeah,
some
your
away.
ass, your ass gonna be loaded.
Yeah, I can give some away now. Even after taxes, I can afford to give something away because all I ever wanted to do was just be rich. So I'm rich. And that's
Yeah,
all I wanted. I didn't say I was going, I don't have to sit here and be greedy. I don't have to be greedy with my richness. No. No. So, but with Trump, he is accused of doing all of this X, Y, Z, and I get it with the whole agree to disagree in the debate and this political. I call it a shit show. I do, you know. The 1 minute the Republicans need to be Republican, you need to be, and then this year we need y'all to be Democrat, and I'm like, oh my God, why this shit's so damn.
yeah. The crazy thing about it is, if you look at like the higher up, they control both sides. So it's like you don't really. The reason why I'm with Trump and I support Trump is
Yeah.
because he's not controlled like everybody else. Like the person we got in there right now, Biden's controlled by the higher up. Period.
You say controlling.
Yeah, control. He's a puppet.
Oh, he's control. Yeah, I heard Trump call him a form of elite, but if you put Trump up in there, wouldn't he's not,
Nah,
but he becomes your eliteness, right? He's up over you. So I mean, you're okay with him controlling you. Now and you know what else? Out of all of his interviews that he did after he left that courthouse, right? Are you aware he never talked about anything about the Stormy, what's her last name? He ain't mentioned nothing about her. Why not?
That's because that wasn't his fault. He ain't telling people to do that. If you really look at the gist of everything, his
He
lawyer did that.
that's what he says, but you had his right hand man, the general, whatever, McCall. What if all of this was not true? So you're saying that they're setting Trump up? Is that what you're saying? He went in there and testified against Trump.
They're doing this just because of the re-election. They're trying to make it where he's gonna be so busy in court he ain't gonna have no time to really get on the campaign trail.
Okay, so let me take your mind down this trip because it's obviously that you somewhat consider Trump as a very smart, intelligent man, right? He knows his shit, right? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay. Is that what you said? Yes or no?
Yes, that's what I said. Let's do it.
And you standing and you standing on that.
I'm standing on it.
I'm going to ask you this. How can such an intelligent, competent, business-like man, right? Who knows it all. He's got this down black and white, but stands in front of hundreds and thousands of people to tell you that my attorneys was on the phone, Yada was on the phone, Yogi was on the phone, and if they knew everything, if they felt that what I was doing was illegal or it wasn't right, they should have stopped me. Why is it that he needed those people to feel like that they should have stopped him, even though I know that, you know, they're getting paid up under it. This is what their job is to do. So what he is saying that because these attorneys and Yogi Bear and all these people was on the phone with him when he was doing all of these allegations of what he's being charged for, why did they not stop him? So he said that they basically is just setting him up. Everything that he did was legal because those attorneys and other people should have stopped him. They should have told him, nope, Trump, you can't do that. As if he was going to listen. And you just sat here and said that, no, he's considered himself as boss over the boss. I believe that if they had tried to stop him from things that was illegal to do, that he would have done them any damn way. That's how I feel. And I'm sticking to it. What you got to say about that?
I ain't got nothing to say about it. I'm standing on my square and sitting. I sound not be moving.
Whatever. And why? And is it? Did he not speak on Stormy? You know, it was something else he said too. He said that this lady has been after me. I don't even know who she is, never heard of her, but she started out here with her whole smear campaign. How is it that the what is he? What number is he? 40, what president is he?
45.
45. How is that he was the president of the United States, and you have this Black American woman goes by the name of Letitia James. And he stood up there and said that he don't even know her. I ain't never heard of her. Where she come from? She just started smearing my name. You mean to tell me that he ain't never watched this woman run for the spot of being an attorney general? Really? Who buying that shit? Not me.
I don't know.
Yeah, come on, Il. Come on, Il. You can't say that man did not know who that was.
I don't know if he know or if he don't
He know that
know.
damn woman. He's a president. He watches all of these campaigns and who's getting in what position, because if he didn't, he wouldn't be able to set up how he played chess in this shit. He would not know how to play chess, I'm telling you. So he studies. He knew who the hell that damn woman was. He just wasn't ready for that black smoke. That's what I think. He knew she was. He can't play chess, and Trump is a chess player. He can't play it without knowing who all of these people are that are in these positions. Agree or disagree?
I'll agree. I agree with you. I agree with you.
Thank you, sweetheart, because it's no different from if you, hypothetically speaking, and we're generalizing this, if you were standing on, let's just say, you know, you got your corner on the east wing, and you got to push that stuff. You're going to want to know who your elected opponents may be or who might bring some against you, right? You're going to study that whole map. You gonna know it. So Trump stood up there and lied, because I don't believe that he did not know who this Black American attorney general was. Ain't nowhere in the hell. But I can tell you one thing, she made it known, because she was like, what, that's right. You damn right. Your ass. You will not be able to get another loan around here and furbish your goddamn $30 million mansion with, and we got minorities out here can't even walk in a bank and get a loan for $20,000. Are you out your mind? She shutting that shit down, Il. I don't care how you feel about Trump today. I don't care. I'm gonna sip my wine on that. I'll be quiet. Go ahead.
I respect your stance. I'm not even going, you know, I respect your stance.
And I hate my stance. I'm gonna tell you the truth, because I'm not a political. I'm not a, you know, sometimes I be wanting to say at some point, I really don't give a fuck, because I know where I'm gonna hold my money at. And I know that I'm not gonna let the economy manipulate minds. I don't give a damn who is up there in that presidential seat. You're gonna play me. I'm not gonna do it.
Nobody should.
I thought Mr. West was running. What happened to him?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
What happened to? I always say his name wrong. Kanye. I thought he was running for president. What happened?
I don't know. I
Oh,
think he got some more legal issues going on with his Donda Academy or something like that.
okay. So,
I think
JFK
Ron
Jr. What JFK Jr. JFK Jr. Give me your likes and your dislikes. Have you been studying him? Because he's running.
JFK Jr.
JFK Jr.
That's his name. Hold on, I gotta look this shit up.
I mean, Kennedy Jr.
Kennedy Jr. running?
Uh-huh. He announced that this week. He running against Biden.
Running against Biden. Biden ain't getting back in, so we should forget about Biden.
Why Biden ain't getting back in?
Cause his son got all that legal shit going on.
Well, so does Trump.
Shit, Biden ain't getting back in that. He's a liability. Biden's a liability to the United States because that laptop, what came out on that laptop with all them bank transfers from China.
He ain't been convicted of that yet. Didn't you just say that about the Trump? He ain't been convicted of that yet. He doesn't even have criminal charges brought against him.
He hasn't been convicted, but at the end of the day,
okay. I think
it's coming down the pipeline. It's coming down the pipe.
So you told me just hold tight, huh?
Yeah, just hold tight, man. Everything will be good.
Lady got a question.
But I already knew. Yeah, go ahead.
She says she wants to know what great job Trump has done that is so much better than the others. That's to you.
That's to me?
That's to you.
Yeah.
You the Trump.
Gas was cheaper when Trump was in. Yeah, when Biden got in, that shit went higher than a bit.
The gas.
Yeah, the gas price was low.
Boy, you don't even drive. They ain't talking about damn car. That's one of your least words. You don't even drive. Talk about something that affects you.
Applies to me? Okay.
What about renting or owning a home? Do you think that the inflation of that should be worked on?
Yeah, that definitely needs to be worked on. The housing bubble.
Hold on, because Harlem said was which Kennedy? Let me go back to my notes because I swear I was watching it and it says that one of the Kennedys, he kind of chunky. He ain't that chunky, but he's chunky. Yeah.
I want to see who are running. Let me see.
Let me put in presidential candidates, right?
Yep, I can do that right now. Presidential.
Okay, let me see the candidates. Oh, I hate when they start talking. Hold on. I bet you. And you know what? Biden's sister, boy, she came out. She was like, no, he's running. He's running for his second term and he's going to win, because she write all his stuff and do this and do that. And I was like, okay. You hold on.
Yeah, it's Trump, Haley, Ram. I can't pronounce this nigga name.
Who did already?
You say what?
Lady say you just biased. He said, you got an excuse for everything Trump has done.
Wow. I'm appalled that they feel like that.
I think that Ill is just stuck. Ill is stuck on in his head how bad he thinks that Trump is. That's what I think. I think that he likes to hear his aggressiveness in the voice. Okay, so she said, Lady Earth said Robert Kennedy Jr. Okay, Robert Kennedy Jr. So I was right. I said Kennedy, John F. Kennedy. You heard me, Bill?
Yeah, I heard you.
So it's Robert Jr. Kennedy. Ain't that one girl that was on the host of the show Daddy or something? Oh, I don't know these people. Okay, so Ill's gonna do his research or whatever on Robert Kennedy and then let us know what he thinks about Robert Kennedy Jr. running for president again. Yeah. But let me ask the chat. Let's go to the chat. Who would you guys like to see out of the candidates that are running? Who would you guys like to see try the presidential seat? Let me see. Leona says, if only people knew what was really going on, they wouldn't be so quick to hate Trump, and I'll leave it there. Well, Leona, I just leave it up to the people. Whatever y'all do, I'm just gonna stay in the house. Trump, okay, lady is a Trumper. She says Trump made everyday living easier. You agree with that, Il? Il. Lady said,
yeah, that made it every day easier. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Well, you see that, Lady Earth? Lady Diva says Trump made everyday living easier. So they made most people hate Kale. So remember, so think about it. But Leona, if we keep talking about, because that aligns us back up to this whole elite, process of things and getting to the top of who was holding down a specific elite seat as far as sending down orders or to do this amongst R. Kelly. It's so complicated. It is so complicated, girl. It is so hard to even pinpoint it on one person. It really is. It's so hard. If it was so easy, they'd have had that person probably locked up, I guess. I think everybody else underneath or over or had something to do with R. Kelly. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. So, El, are you still looking at Robert Kennedy Jr.?
Yes, I'm reading it now.
Okay. All right. So we got Lady Diva said Ted Kennedy. She would like to see, because I asked the question, who would, out of the candidates, Harlem, who would you like to see go at having a seat for the next 4 years? So who would it be? Who would it be? And them 4 years go quick, don't it? Damn.
Yeah, they be flying by.
It goes by so fast. So Lady Earth says, I haven't changed my way of living no matter who in office. Lady, I gotta agree with her though a little bit, Lady Diva, because I ain't changed much of shit either. I really haven't. I just kind of swings of it. I see the gas price go up, but I know I got to drive. So you know what I do? I'm like, okay, this week I can't get no Snoop Dogg. I got cut back on this area, which I would hate it. But I know I want to drive more than I want to drink some Snoop. So I just have to make those drastic decisions just until things change. And one thing I've learned about America, the United States, we always changing. Sometimes it's for the best. Sometimes we go through some bad, but we stay and changing. And so I think that that's somewhat of a positive when it comes to politicians and stuff, because they do make it where we get to experience, whether if it's good or bad, different changes of living. I hate that insurance is skyrocketing. I hate it with a passion. But at the same time, I can look at, above the surface level on that and see that because we have inflations that, oh Lord, if I say this, then you're gonna be like, aha, now.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I can't
No,
say
go
that.
ahead.
I can't. I'm gonna say it, but oh God, I don't want to. I
Just
still.
go
You
ahead.
know what? I'm
Just
gonna
go
say
ahead.
it. I'm gonna say it,
Go
but
ahead.
I'm gonna let you know I'm not a Trumpy, okay? But
I
I'm
already know
saying,
you already done told me you ain't a trumper. I
okay.
already know that. Go
So we
ahead.
ain't finna get that twisted, because right now I think I'm giving you the advantage to get 1 point over me. So
Hey man,
I'm talking about the
go ahead.
inflations, right? And I understand, I get it, where when Trump was in office, the insurance went up. But at the same time, Trump is in office, I had seen something else that I did not need, it went down drastically, so it leveraged everything out to where I'm not losing any money. You understand what I'm saying? So I could look
Right.
at my paycheck, and be like, damn, I'm paying like almost $800 a paycheck for health insurance. Man, that's $1,600 a month. But then I
Mhm.
also go and look in another area where you have to do that whole hallucinating thing, right? You gotta pretend something is just not there to affect you, right? You gotta psych it out.
Yeah,
So I was like,
yeah.
okay, well, they then gave us out, we done been through the cost of livings. Most jobs are going through it because it's that time of year where new contracts are being amended out here and ratified and all of that stuff, right? But when I'm listening to Trump and this whole health thing and this or this or that, we all freaking out. I'm like, oh hell no. Then when I first seen it on, I was like, $800, right? But then it dawned on me, check the bottom number, right? That means that take let's look at my net and let's look at my gross, right? But when
Right.
I went to look at my net, even though some things inflated and bloomed over here, I still take, I'm still pretty good taking home them scribbles. You understand what I mean? Like,
Right.
I can't even tell whether if it affected me or not. I really can't. So as
Mhm.
long as they keep that illusion like that, I don't have a fuss, I don't have a fuss. Now, if I start
Like
to
that
see where
lead.
my net is looking different because of the economy, inflation, but my
Yeah.
net is not where I can make mortgage, and I got problems. I got
Right.
problems.
Right.
But I don't have that. I don't have those problems. It's all the same. If not, it goes up a little bit, to be truthful to you, but that depends on what I'm willing to do to make it go up. That's all that extras, staying at work for another 20, 30 motherfucking hours a week.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't feel the wrath of of inflations and stuff that politicians do. I just don't. I don't know if that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, that's a good thing if you
You
ain't
know,
seeing if you
yeah,
ain't seeing
but
no
it
difference.
saddens me that a lot of other people may feel it. Sometimes I don't understand how, because if you've been working for General Motors for 30 years, well, shouldn't your money still be the same, or a little bit more? So do we really just gripe and whine or whatever because of what we're hearing, but not really paying attention to what we're actually seeing? If you've been getting by for 20 years with this or that, why is it affecting you now and you still getting the same thing?
I think what's going on with the General Motors thing is they're tired of getting the shit in of the stick.
Uh-huh.
You feel me? Like to see that the top CEOs is getting the most money.
Uh-huh.
You feel me? And the worker getting shitted on. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like say if
And
they get injured at work, they just end up getting let go or whatever. And,
mm,
they
mm,
continue working
mm,
longer than they want to,
yeah.
especially when it's time for them to retire. So
Mm.
it just a
All
lot
right.
goes.
I want to jump on Jana's comment, and because I have to right now. And she
Go
may
ahead.
not like it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Jana says because of the she hates the fact that the interest rates right now, um, with her emojis expressing that they are outrageous. Now, we just kind of talked about that, Jenna, and a different subject, but the same sense, same frame of thought, right? I know the interest rates are skyrocketing, but what have you done to not be in the position to feel that the interest rate is that high, is high? You shouldn't, at this point of life, I'm not going to say you shouldn't. Had we all worked towards that dream and that goal that we had outside of people getting ill along the journey of life, right? Outside of that, well, pay attention to that, right? We know that there's going to be an interest rate, but what are we going to do to not get hit with the high interest rate? Interest rates are only seen and criable about to people that has not set themselves up in a position where you don't even get introduced that interest rate. And I'm not saying that just to be boasting and bragging, none of that. Don't look at me like that, right? But we all know that they built this whole FICA score, this whole algorithm of it, and they've been telling us for many, many years, in order to get yourself in this interest rate, you must be in this boat over here. The 6 to the 700s and the 800 credit scores. Had you be out, get your butt up in there and get rid of that freaking debt, there is no way that you will ever see an interest rate that is out of this world, because they're not going to introduce it to you. Your loan officer is going to come back to that table looking at all your I's dotted and your T's crossed, and they're going to find you the lowest interest rate possible, because they're now looking at you as a
Asset.
asset, but you also are disciplined with
Right.
finances, with money. So of course, and they
Right.
want your business. I wish somebody would, if I go up in a place and you sit down, the interest that I paid on my home is just I have the lowest interest rate. Well, back then the market was good, and the market is going to be coming down. So you just got to sit tight. It's going to drop back down before the end of this year is back. It's over with. The market is going to drop back down, but I don't know. I think that a lot of us notice these drastic changes like this is because we as individuals don't have ourselves set up where we should be. And I just asked that question. Did we start off with that? Why are you not rich? And then Lisa, she said, well, because it causes this issues and it causes this issue. But Jana just put her emoji up on yikes, the interest rate. But if Jana would have been rich, Jana wouldn't even be paying no attention to no damn interest rate. Not at all. Send it on up. I got the money. I can afford it. I don't give a fuck. But it's all about us. We got to discipline ourselves and get ourselves out of that category of the minorities that they like to attack. And once you get yourself up out of there, man, you're like, yeah, okay, go grab somebody else and bring them out. And guess what? This whole politician shit show that they be having going on, they wouldn't even be able to have it going on because everybody in the world is smarting up. That's it. Who they gonna use now? The Martians? The Martians from Mars? Who they finna take advantage of now? Who they finna make homeless now? What they finna do? Ain't gonna be nobody. But we can't come together collectively, and they know that. So this
and that's what they capitalize on.
exactly the vulnerable and the weakness, the ones that don't know how to jump over that broom. So Leona says, pay attention to why the mainstream media is not covering certain stories. So you think that they're not doing it because of what the politicians, what promises, debates, what I'm not, you gotta be a little bit more
You
specific.
gotta understand that most of all the media companies are owned by a specific family.
Uh-huh.
So if you got, let's say, stockholders and stuff like that, if it's going against their line of work or whatever pays their bills, they're not gonna talk about it. You feel me? Because that's that's their business, So if it goes against the CEOs or the people that's funding the company, because it's not necessarily the CEOs. The CEOs are just people that's put in those positions for the public to scrutinize. But the people that's putting the bill, they really control the narrative of these news stations. So it's like you really don't have like real journalists nowadays. It's all about views, what's trending. Everybody want to be, it's like it's the get along, get down to get along gang.
Yeah.
They all in cahoots with one another. Like at the end of the day, yeah, you might feel like you got a choice, but you really don't have a choice. Everybody talk about the same stuff.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I say ill. I just feel so different. And I'm sure that there's a lot more of me with the way that I do think, because I have more so of a individual, thinking process than I do as a whole.
Right.
It's like I'm always going to find something. My mind kind of works like this. If my heart feels that it's right and my mind corroborates with the way my heart is thinking, that I don't speak on it. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I'm going to roll with that. But then I'll start, I'll hear something and it's like I automatically detect like where there's bullshit. I don't like it because then now I have two parts of me, my brain and my heart, that's not working together. So I got a fight and a force going on inside of me, and it makes my mouth come open. Like,
right.
But I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to always call bullshit. Like, what? Like, shut the fuck. I don't. Because for some reason it ain't my business, or something like that. But it's just something about, and I hate, I think I hate it. I do. Sometimes I do. I hate it a lot. And this is just everywhere where I am, all around me, wherever, I could be in the store and it ain't, it's not my business or whatever. And I'll be like, I don't think that that's right, sir. Because or I could be in a store and if I'm hearing someone else like, I know you right, but that's both of everything is aligning up in my body and for me to agree to it. But when it's not aligning up, I get funny feelings like in my arms and stuff. Like, is you sitting here lying like this? Is you just gonna do this? So I totally get the feeling with Trump. I'm sorry. you know. I do, you know,
I
and
knew
you
that was
know,
coming.
Biden
Knew that.
too, you know, a lot of them. Now, I don't recall feeling so terrible with Obama.
Well, Obama.
I did.
Wow.
No, I did not. I felt
That's
the
because he a smooth ass talker. He got that smooth ass voice.
yeah, you know, I get that most of the Americans, I believe, got a little bit distraught with him when homosexuality, you know, kind
Hell
of.
yeah, that was the first thing that he pushed. He got in office. Shit. Well, what happened? Oh, trans rights.
So we can agree that every candidate will try to sell you some shit just to get your vote. We do know
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah, change you can believe in, change my eyes.
I don't know, but now that too has come to pass, and it actually has generalized itself to be acceptance now. You know, hey, what's up, dude? I know you done walk past plenty of them, and you be like, "What's up, dude?" But you kept walking. You're not out there now saying, "Man, get your GAY ass away from me." You ain't doing that shit now, are you?
Yeah, shit, goddamn, you gonna get hit with a hate crime. Man.
Oh, they got you scared too, huh?
Yeah, I don't even talk to
Wait,
their ass.
hey, the elites done punked you too.
Yeah, yeah, right. Shit, I ain't fuck with them people.
What are you scared of?
Yeah, the game off your real. I ain't trying to come up
So
missing.
if you're scared and you know what these people can do, then you explain to me, how is it that we're supposed to ever come together collectively when we have millions of people out here that feels the same way that you do?
You said if I'm scared. I ain't necessarily that I'm scared of
Oh,
them
you
people.
scared. You scared.
I just don't fuck with them people.
Uh,
They, that's the end of their bloodline. Shit, gonna be more of what? Shit, I'm still going for the coup
Agree.
d'etat. Shit.
Agree.
All right.
Agree.
So at the end
Agree
of the day,
10,000. Yeah.
yeah, let their ass
So
kill
my
themselves
father.
off. Let
Exactly.
their ass kill themselves off. Shit. At the end of the
I
day, you need
agree
a
with
camp,
you.
you need a
I totally agree.
man
It's
and
like,
a
why even
female to lead
bother?
people.
Yeah.
You can do so shit.
Yeah. All right. You
As
got
that,
another question. Come on, you got another question. It says, if Trump, then I'm going to jump to Harlem. It says, if Trump was really charged for SD, then why she just paid him 120,000 from a loan?
Right. Right. She just paid his ass back. So what the hell is going on?
Oh, you know
That
what she said? I found an article. I ain't gonna say hate. I dislike where the women would bring something to light like this, right? And all of this Stormy Daniels crippity crap shit, right? And da 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 da. She's a stripper, and da 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 da. And in an article I read, she felt sad. She this doesn't feel real. She doesn't think that she really meant to see Trump indicted, you know. Like, go sit your ass down. Cause you should have just, if you don't, you know what I'm saying, don't come out here with the then and then the now. Go sit down.
She definitely should have just been quiet. She shouldn't have even said nothing at the end of the day if that's how she felt.
But it's another lady too, right?
Nah, I think it's on
Yeah. No, 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 no. It's
other
another
one.
lady. Uh-huh.
What's this trick name?
It's another one. Let me see if I can find this article too.
The
I
question.
ain't do too much of saving anything today. I was just kind of reading. I was like, oh Lord.
It's just funny how all these people coming out the woodwork now, man. Like I don't understand. They trying to R. Kelly, my boy.
I just don't. I mean, to me, the way that the courts is going to try to make it seem like, okay, Trump paid hush money for what?
Yeah,
To
and then
finger
if it
her,
us,
to do what? Squeeze a booty? What?
yeah, we need the whole goddamn story. What was y'all entanglement or
What was done? Right. So, but we can agree on a little bit that this is part of percentage of why Michael Avenatti was coming at Trump, though, right? And Trump stood up there and said that. Let me finish what I was telling you earlier. How he didn't know this lady. Speaking of Letitia James, right? He didn't know her. Who is she? Da, 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 da. He mentioned nothing about Michael Avenatti coming at him. Michael Avenatti was coming left and right and up and down. Oh, so was Michael Avenatti fight with Trump being the torn or the split with the Stormy Daniels? Was they jealous of each other?
I guess.
I don't even know why though, because she was like allegedly doing both of them though, right? She had to creep with both of them.
You know how that shit go. You know,
So
everybody.
Michael Avenatti wanted to step up and shut down their little secret stuff, huh?
Yeah, that's what it was.
So allegedly, he probably paid her the 120, how much he paid Stormy? 100 and what?
I don't know.
160. I think it was about 160 to dump Michael Avenatti. Stay away from him. Maybe it was some of that hush money.
I believe.
You agreeing with me?
Yeah, I agree.
That's my nigga, I'm looking for the article. Stormy did the article.
My name.
Cause I got a ring, because I make it ring. That's why. I make it ring.
Like dissecting my shit and then still be my mispronouncing.
You know, are you gonna be in my
you said you going to Orlando?
yeah. I'll be leaving out end of May. So are you gonna be in my join the karaoke? You gonna get a song and sing?
When?
We gonna start having karaoke nights. So I'm just trying to get done with Coda Bear, that's all. But
I guess.
yeah.
I'll partake in y'all shenanigans.
Thank you. I know you will. I have to come over there and pull you by your hair and get your butt over here to play karaoke night. Leona said, no, Pap, that's not it. I said allegedly, Leona. I didn't know. I'm just messing with Eel on my stories. That's all. I said allegedly, girl. She said that ain't it. She said that ain't the hush money. That's what she said, Eel. What? Well, why, Leona? Why? What's the hush money for? And why was it a crime? Or, well, is it a crime? Why is it such a big thing that allegedly Trump?
They saying allegedly he paid out of campaign finances.
Oh.
That's what makes it a crime, because you're not supposed to pay for personal stuff.
Oh, it came out of the taxpayers' money.
Yeah, that's what they saying.
And that's what Letitia James is saying, that some mansion or whatever that costed millions of dollars. Yeah, she said that. Yeah, that's what she was saying too. So, but Harlem, wait a minute, I wanted to read, yeah, Harlem. Harlem says, shit, I follow every one of them and they have expressed it on numerous occasions. I think she's talking to Leona. Posted a full-page ad in response to Trump's ad from 34 years ago. So I think there has been no apology. Priscilla says, I don't know for sure if Trump issued an apology because I don't know him personally. Girl, I was about to, girl, if you know him personally, you listen. You better listen. Get us not to go party, y'all.
That's an interview shit. I love to pick his brain.
She said, but he did say he thought those young men was still involved. Why would you say that? I think that they're talking to Leona though, because I'm lost with that one. So about some Youssef. Yeah. So let me see what else I want to hit you on with this darn man. I was looking for the article. I had the article. What did I just do with it? Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, I think this one is it right here. She says that his is just not worth it. So why she don't
you any kind of closure with your time involving Donald Trump to see him jailed?
Specific to my case, I don't think that his crimes against me are worthy of incarceration. If you're the DA,
she said crimes
giving interviews like these
against her.
What crime did you commit
And
against
that's
her?
all. See, she does this a roundabout talking. Never tell nothing. They just talk. She never tells nothing. Let's finish.
What crime?
She never tells it.
So porking somebody is a crime.
Okay. President Trump should go to jail for this alleged crime, but I would be concerned, as would any prosecutor, about a witness, a potentially important witness, going out and giving interviews. And Alvin Bragg has that problem in spades. He's got Michael Cohen, who frequently goes out and gives interviews. You have Stormy Daniels giving interviews, and Alvin Bragg and every prosecutor in the world knows that when that happens, the defense is sitting there with a legal pad, taking notes, and they may even try to introduce the interview itself in video to the jury if there's anything inconsistent with what they plan to testify about. But the reality is prosecutors are prepared for the fact that witnesses like cooperating
the
witnesses,
Central Park
which is what
Five.
Michael Cohen is akin to, those are people that have credibility problems. And so they know that, they're ready for it, but certainly Alvin Bragg is not happy that potential witnesses are out there giving interviews. It would be the same problem if the defense had important witnesses that were out there doing the same. It's unnecessary risk because for Alvin Bragg and for all the litigants here, the only important ball game is the trial, not interviews.
So, and I think that I don't understand why nobody was banned like from doing all of these interviews, because they all are talking, and it can do some misleading or whatever to jurors, like.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't understand that, and this is also being paid for by taxpayers' money. How do you feel about that?
I feel like they shouldn't. It compromises the case for one. Two, why the hell are y'all doing? Like, why y'all doing cameos? If this really happened, why is y'all trying to get clout off of the situation? You feel me? Like, I can understand you doing interviews after the situation is already took place, as far as the proceeds, and if he gets convicted or adjudicated innocent, whatever. You feel me? All this right now, it's unnecessary. Then it questions their credibility.
A hot mess. A hot mess. I couldn't even sit up every day and watch this back and forth. I just could not. I'll catch it here and there, but I'm like,
if she didn't want him convicted of any crime, why report it? Why is he out? The whole point of hush money is to be quiet.
Oh, I was just thinking, what if he done allegedly, what if he done paid her again to come out here to do this? Let's throw the case. I mean, come out here.
He paid her hush money.
Hi, Sheila. Hey, well, what was it hush for? For what? And why we don't have no videos with Ivanka beating her up? Because a black girl, she'd have pulled up.
Right.
Ain't no argument. You mean Ivanka just walking around just like, why? Because she rich and they don't need to do so?
I think this was before her.
I think she'll want that damn divorce coming out here showing her ass in public. Like Kate and what's her name?
Leave her ass like a bad habit.
And she wouldn't be losing nothing. What's she gonna lose out on? She got money. And he leave her, and we talk about infidelity. He gonna have what money? What? I might leave him about 1,000 in the bank. I might think about it. I mean, come on, Ills. He the one around there.
How we know? How we know? How we know that he ain't make her sign a prenup before they got married?
Oh, I'm just a pre. I don't know. I still keep up the whole shit.
She probably gonna leave like how she can with nothing.
You silly. I don't know. Nah, it's too much family. You know, she gonna get some money from somewhere. But lady says Stormy said that she will testify if called. So if they call her, then I guess that's when we gonna learn what the hush money was about, huh? In this article, now that I can remember it vaguely, right? She talked about being, I guess, being invited or whatever to the hotel bar or something. She was meeting with him, and she got the call saying, hey, just come on up to the room. She went inside the room and he was in his pajamas, and she goes, whoa, so he quickly ran and got dressed. He got dressed, and then they went back down and sat at the bar, I guess, or something, and then that didn't go too well. And there was it's another lady involved around the same time frame of Stormy Daniels. I just gotta look it up because I can remember her name, because today I was just doing some brisk reading, right? But that's her story. She said that he went and got dressed because she wasn't having it, She's like, I ain't come here for that. But you think of Stormy Daniels past history, right? She was what, a stripper or something?
The porn star.
So of course, if Trump man was on that porn star, not no damn story.
He was trying to put that. He was trying to put that heat down there.
Trump said, "Shit, it's time to do some second." I need a quickie. Lady said Ivanka will get alimony for sure. Ooh.
She ain't going nowhere.
Nope, I do not watch the escape drama, but I did tap into what's this Tokyo thing? You watched a little of the Tokyo
What, Tokyo Tony?
Yeah, and the China.
Yeah, right. Oh, China. Oh, yeah.
We gonna do us some Jaguar too, cause I listen. That shit crazy.
That shit crazy, bro. Like.
So, what do you think? Cause I'm just catching up. I remember long time ago when I watched China, and that's when she was on with the Rob guy. She had, I don't think she had a baby then or something.
Yeah, she had a baby by that nigga.
Yeah, right.
So she had a baby by him, and she got a baby by Tiger.
By Tiger. Okay. She just recently she's doing a transformation, right? And she just took all of her inserts and shit all up out her face and titties and ass and shit, right? Apparently
she got a doctorate for seminary college.
Right.
So I think she's gonna become a pastor.
Oh, she didn't move this step further. Okay, because I think she's joined a church and all into her spirituality stuff, right?
She got baptized in the pool. I ain't never seen nobody get baptized in the pool, but okay.
You ain't never you ain't been to church.
I've seen a person get baptized. I ain't never seen nobody get baptized in their pool.
She was in her pool. What did they pour some of that holy water? The
I don't know what the hell they did. They get baptized in the pool.
But then how is the water holy?
I don't fucking know. Last time I checked, chlorine was just chlorine.
They probably put some droppings in it. They probably went to the corner. You know how you can buy that stuff at the corner store. You know that syrup. I mean, I'm talking about like at the church store where you could get the robe and the cross. They probably made a quick run to do that. Now, I have to say with China, who is now calling her birthday Angela, right? I think that it's a great transformation. I really do, you know. She
She
said,
actually, she's very
okay,
beautiful, actually, but
yeah, okay, but the whole mama thing, I remember her interview way back a couple of years on Tasha K. Now she talks shit about Tasha K. You know who her mom sound like to me? Jaguar Wright.
both of them motherfuckers got demons.
She kind of gone a little bit, ain't she?
I love.
Oh,
She's
okay. So
jealous
her
of her
name is
father.
Tucci. Tucci. Man, we
Who?
did that whole Tucci thing the last week, didn't we? I'm
I
not gonna
think.
do the Tucci thing again. Do you think who is Tocha
Nah,
is
that's
going
dope.
to wake up and give her sister her money? Oh, she talking to Harlem. God, we I don't know who Tocha. Who is Tina? Tokyo is different from Tocha, right? That's two different people.
Yeah, that's two different people.
Oh, I don't know these people here. I'm just now catching up on who the hell. But anyway, let me tell you, I was watching the episode or IG of what's her name? Tina
Tokyo.
Tokyo, right? This girl was in there. Listen, she was like, man, you can't even talk in her chat unless she say no tip, no chat. Bring your ass in. She was calling everybody in the chat, bitches. And I was like, what the hell? What
Yeah,
type of
but then
shit is this?
she be talking about God this and God that.
She sure was. She sure was.
Like what type of lukewarm Christian shit is this?
Okay, but let me tell you how she got a few of the women like gone. They've been straight manipulated, right? One girl typed in the chat, she sent her a cash app. She's because you can't talk in the chat unless you finna tip her. So she looked at, I guess she must have looked at, she was like, what is this? She sent the money back of $5, right? Bitch, I don't do no $5. Take this and get it to your kids. As a matter of fact, you blocked. Get your dusty bum bitch ass. I was like, what in the fuck? Ill.
How you beg for money and complain about that? No.
Let me tell you what the girl, because she ended up, whoever it was, put her on a timeout and not block. She don't want you on timeout. When she say block, that means you gone for good, right? So she says, the girl end up coming back after her timeout period. You know what she said? Man, my head dropped. My head dropped, man. I was like, you literally can't save them all. You can't. She tells what's her name again? Tokyo. All right. Yeah, just think of something Chinese. I got it. You ain't got to be yelling. Whatever. So the girl who sent the $5 eventually ended up coming back in the chat, and I'm pretty sure this is a grown ass woman, right? She tells Tokyo, man, I'm sorry. She's like, well, she's like, I rock with you. Don't worry. I'm finna send you some more. Don't block me. Just give me a second. I'm finna send you some more. I'm over here like, what the fuck am I watching?
Story motherfucker.
She wanted to stay that bad. She wanted Tokyo to accept her that bad. And the only way for her to be accepted was she gonna have to keep hitting that tip jar. She's like, bitch, I ain't talking about my breath. She said, if I'm gonna talk by myself, then that's what it's gonna be. But if I'm talking to you and you're gonna respond to me, you're gonna hit that tip jar. I was like, I got a little scared there for a minute in the bushes. I was like, what? Who the fuck? I ain't gonna lie though. Yeah, I was over here like, who the fuck she talking to? Who in the fuck is she talking to? See, that's the problem. I see some of these people ain't met their damn match. And then I guess she got a thing for 50 Cent too, huh? Now she called 50 Cent a quarter, talking about Osiris putting his PP up in 50. She
got time for everybody.
Is she mad at everybody? The whole industry.
She mad at the whole industry.
And that's Jaguar Wright, right?
Yep.
Jaguar Wright called her phone because she didn't believe that was Jaguar Wright in the chat. She was like, bitch, if you don't call my phone right now, that name in the chat is getting blocked. And I meant that shit is getting blocked. So her phone rang and it was Jag. So Jag was like, well, no, I'm on my other profile, right? This is my bag up channel. Da, 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 da. She's like, well, bitch, you better have to say something because you was about to get fucking blocked up in here. And my dumb butt in the bushes listening to this stuff like, what they make these people at? What caused this? What caused this? A free voice through YouTube?
Yep, clout chasing.
Oh,
Clout chasing off her daughter name.
I think so, Capone. But you know what, Capone? If you be watching her, she ordered whoever it is in the house, which I don't believe nobody in the damn house. She be doing a Jaguar move, right? Acting like she talking to a gang of people down the hall, and she was over there like, yeah, you can come in, but don't say a MF thing on here. Don't say nothing. Don't say. And I'm saying, I'm like, who the hell she talking to? You'll never hear a peep out of nothing. But here's the thing, though, Il, she'll go right back into her dialogue, like they was never there. So that's how I know there's nobody ever there. She never looks back over there or none of that stuff. She even told some people something, ain't the keys in the car? I'm coming. I'll be there in 5 minutes. You know, she was on that live for a whole nother 3 hours. Them people sat in that car that damn long. I was
That's a long ass 5 minutes.
I was busting. I was like, I think she forgot to go to the car. That's what I was over here saying to myself. Capone said them drugs and mental illness, but she swears she's not on anything. Now I've seen her, I guess, light up her blood. I don't know.
Okay, well, what is marijuana considered?
I don't know. Claudine said they both crazy as hell. They are both, their dialogues are very similar. Very similar. Now, answer me this. Why is it that you have, I don't even know what you call that. What you call the sector with Storm and Shama, or what the fuck is they sector? I don't even know. Let me ask the chat.
They want to be women, so they like gossip.
No, they like the twinkle toes sector. Ill, quit playing. I know you scared of them boys, but quit playing.
That's the rainbow sector, man. That's the rainbow sector.
Yeah, it's like the rainbow sector. Because you got the conscious TV, then it's another man, he over in Puerto Rico. It's a bunch of that rainbow sector over there, but I noticed they go in on the what's his name, Perry Sanders, all of on the Jag. They got the whole stories about Jag, but they don't be talking about Tokyo like that. Are they scared of Tokyo?
Yeah, I think they is.
I think so.
I think they is. They know that Tokyo gonna get on their head.
Damn, I think so, Il. I think so. Damn, Fred. Now they not even double talking any of her lives. They ain't doing nothing with that. I'm just saying, Twinkle Toes. I asked you night, Claudine, what's the name of the sector? I couldn't think of one, but that's all. I can't stand you. Il, shh, God. Il, I even asked you. I asked you, what do you call that sector?
I said the rainbow sector. I said the rainbow sector.
They gonna get you.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care shit. Let their ass come back there.
They gonna get you.
Block the
Here's the thing though, Il, because they all be, they be talking about each other and they talk about the kingpin. And I'm thinking, but ain't y'all all Twinkle Toes? I mean, because I would think like if they're saying that kingpin is, is
I guess some of them is in established relationships, so I guess they feel like, they shit don't stand, whatever. But I'm like,
bullshit. That's some bull crap.
all that self-hate is bull. self-hate is motherfucker. When you hate yourself,
But
you
if
do
you're
anything.
being touched by a man, or if if you're in that monogamy, okay, right? How do you talk about someone that's doing the same shit that you're doing, but just because he don't have a boyfriend?
I don't. I don't.
Shit weird.
I'm not even trying to wrap my head
No,
around
we
it.
need to understand this, Il. We need to understand this shit.
Some shit just don't need to be understood. It's better life than die anyway.
I'm trying to understand this. I'm like, wait, how are you? Like, how you mad at his hairstyle, but your hairstyle,
Weird is a well, got a beard and everything. A beard with a lace front. With a hot man.
I'm not gonna allow these people to tap into minds to make me not know what's right and what's wrong. You ain't gonna be able to make that shit happen.
That shit devilish, boy. That shit that
Fiona
devilish.
said just call them the alphabet. Which one?
The
I
alphabet.
I wish I could
Yeah.
find the what's the
plus
skin?
community. The plus community. That's what we're gonna call them. We're gonna call them the plus community.
Yeah. You know what I can say, if I put something positive, because I have, I know a few people, and they're really, these people that I'm around, they're nice. They're themselves. They not dressed all up out, they not looking.
Yeah, I got a gay cousin. He don't do all that dressing up shit.
Oh, yeah.
He
I
cool.
don't know. Listen, talk to the people. Talk to the people for a minute. Talk to the people here.
I'm talking. Yeah, but I got a cousin. He's straight. I mean, you know, on that side, he cool as fuck. I ain't got no problem with some people. Just I don't understand that self hate shit, bro. You can't get mad at nobody else for what they doing. They private parts. Other man, that shit, that just make no sense. Let me see. I'm gonna look at the chat, see what the chat got. Savage. Let's see. There is. Yeah, I'm gonna just call that shit the alphabet. You know, they get respect my pronoun. Respect your pronouns. What pronoun is that? Oh God. And they caught that. They caught one of the. They caught one of the killers of the BTB Savage. And that shit sad. That young man lost his life. When the offset cousins got killed in Houston. That's the second one. So Takeoff, Offset, allegedly they sent a Jay Prince. Had something to do with it. I sound low. Can you hear me now? Mic check. 1 2 1 2.
They hear you.
Okay, I'll just try and make sure because Harlan was like, "Oh, you sound low."
Oh, no, they hear you. You co-host them. I get some more ice and I had to get a phone call. You co-hosting. We chilling tonight for a minute.
I feel so honored.
Oh, you're welcome. What else we want to chitty chat and laugh about? Everybody on the R. Kelly side going to jail, okay?
Going to jail. Everybody on the other side. What side is that?
You know, because they all pointing fingers at each other. Yeah, hey, sugar baby. Hey, they all pointing fingers now at each other and this and that. You know what? It's one thing. So give me your opinion on this right here. Yeah, right. This is just my diagnose of this whole, especially of the barbarian guy who I always, got something to say or whatever, his opinion and this or that, right? So this last big old breakdown episode thing with this pointing the fingers thing ended up by individuals coming out saying that they were all on these particular phone calls, right? Allegedly, they had, I guess, behind the scenes conversations. And when you're on a phone call, privately behind the scenes with groups of people, you would take it as there is a level of trust behind these scenes, right?
Yeah.
But now you have them all out in front of the cameras now, pointing fingers at everybody, at each other, and telling what each other has done behind the scenes, allegedly. Some of it sounds true, some of it doesn't. But when you have one that is trying to do the most exposing of the others, my question to you, do you exempt that person out of the equation of distractions, corruptions, full of shit, a bullshitter, and do you take that person out of that equation now and start trusting that person?
No.
Thank
The
you.
bullshit gonna always be there, regardless of how much. Like, just because my shit stank a little bit more than yours, don't mean your shit don't stink. You feel me?
Mhm.
Like the pot make it all black.
I have to stand on Lavelle told me put that stuff that actually Lavelle, I got to run back up to get the rest of it. I just poured one. I'm going to have about 3 cups of this. So, and we all know the size of my cup. Let me show you. I got to take the rabbit off to show you, but can you hear my eyes? Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, it's in there. But it's Friday and I haven't had anything to drink, I think, in been about a week now. Here's my thing. I don't know how the chat may feel about this, but nobody, absolutely not a single one of them comes out that equation. I don't care how loud you can talk. I don't care how much you feel like you could point your finger at because this person said this and this person said that. It's the whole fact that you were there. You were there too. Now, if you take this person and this person tells you that they are 10 toes deep for somebody and they rock for, and I would die for this person, do you think that that person should have been involved in any backdoor conversations and visiting and stuff like that? To the people that is now known as a group of people or an individual that had some that has some probability of helping the federal people with information to bring along the indictment? Would you fuck with those people? Would you fuck with, if that was your boy, would you fuck, do you want him to be 10 toes down for you?
Hell no.
Okay. Because there's a whole lot of people that is allegedly R. Kelly supporters, right? But for some apparent reason, they agree with him. They rock with him. They okay with this. All because he's speaking the loudest and he puts up paperwork on his screen. That still does not make him exemplified from the goddamn corruption of what has happened.
Yeah, that doesn't exclude you from nothing.
That makes that nigga a snitch, bitch. I don't give a fuck how you put it. So you
participated just to come on, man. No.
Okay, let's just say that he went in, your homeboy, and he went in, let's just say, to infiltrate on those people. He just went in trying to play his role, right? But there has not been an outcome behind it. What I mean by outcome is all of the people that he laid up with, visit with, in the back screens with, on the phones, 3, 4, 5, 6 calls, and everybody on the phone. Let's just say this your homeboy, right? Now there's the ending of it. The plane has landed. Nobody has been indicted on your behalf from your homeboy going in acting as if he's a different person because he's 10 toes deep with you, but you got no answers out of that. Nothing happened behind it. How do you feel about that?
Downtown. What about Fuck about homeboy. Now you making yourself look more suspect.
Thank you.
If you was down with me, why the hell you gotta be doing all this extra shit?
So you would cross that nigga off, huh?
Cut him off completely off. Fuck that. You ain't helping me.
I don't understand it. I don't understand it how a person can come out and tell you to your face, your homeboy, telling the people, yeah, I talked to so-and-so. We was behind the scenes. And you don't even know exactly for sure what it was that he has said or done behind the scenes. You're just taking his word off of it that he hasn't done anything wrong because he can feel like he's pointing and exposing more. I couldn't even put myself in a position to even be torn about that. Nigga, you got to go. You got to go.
ASAP.
Man, quick. I'm like, what? Hey, Louisa, sweetheart. I don't get it. You mean to tell me because a nigga can show you a picture or two or whatever with the guy he'll die for, but yet then he behind the scenes and visiting the opposition's homes and stuff like that, and they all okay with it. They say he the truth. Oh, we love you. You have integrity. Integrity where? On whose behalf? On his? Because it sure wasn't on R. Kelly. I don't care how they shape this ill. Ain't no fucking way.
Nah, that ain't no integrity.
No. Nah.
That's the wrong word. That's the wrong word.
What would you call? I call a snitch, bitch. What you call?
I call that fuckery. Pardon my French. That's that fuckery.
Free, fuck nigga free.
I'm tell you on that gorilla.
I heard that song. I was like, am I really sitting in here singing this shit? Yeah, I was. F-R-E-E, a
That's
fuck,
the
nigga, free.
that's the kick your ass song. I ain't gonna cap.
Hey, Rated, what's going on, Rated R? What's going on? Ooh, it's a sip wine tonight, Rated R. Up here chilling with my guy, Ill. I'm just gonna say Ill. I'm sitting chilling
See, cause
with.
you was already about to butcher it.
Oh,
you was already,
but you
you
know, I
um
butcher a song. I butcher every damn thing. I don't know why I do that. I gotta work on that. What do you want the chat to know you? What
yeah, they could call me ill. They could call me ill. Shit.
we go? I like ill. I don't like calling you nigger. Remind me of some goddamn Kuta Kente ass shit.
Some coochie kid. I am not a slave.
You better not be no slave, massa. I'm just saying, I just wanted to know your thoughts, pretty much on that, because the chat likes to hear a little bit, about.
Far as that go, everybody that claimed they had R. Kelly back,
Yeah,
they turned their back on them,
yeah.
backdoored them. You feel me? So it's like, friends like that who need enemies.
I heard one guy say that, oh, I mean, and even R. Kelly tell you in his 19-minute long song, right? That, now at this point, he always says, I'm a broke ass legend, right? But he doesn't, there's the other guy out here who is known to have been one of the ringleaders of compromising R. Kelly's case, right? He always
Right.
said he's broke because of this, he's broke because of that. And I'm saying to myself, well, if he is broke, it's nothing wrong with being broke with him splurging on himself. I always felt like that. If you spent it on yourself, then oh well. But R. Kelly expresses how he's a broke ass legend through his music about a lot of people that has taken advantage of him,
Right.
that, but you have, the other guy on the channel who likes to slam down beer bottles all the time, try to explain about another man's money and why he's broke. R. Kelly explained it to the world why he was broke. He didn't do it probably clear enough for everyone to understand it. But when we're talking about celebrity, we know there's got to be some foul play in contracts, right? He's going to have foul play with a lot of people around mismanaging and not paying the mortgage or the rent, or even double dipping in the money with paying themselves, because he wasn't doing that stuff. So I was sitting and asked myself, I don't understand how come this, this beer head could not be, unbiased with this. If you're going to say it this way, then why not add this part to it too? Because there's totally some facts to that. R. Kelly ain't spent no 999 million on himself. People, he said clearly people were taken from him, but he doesn't like telling that part of R. Kelly's story. He likes to just tell the demising part about, oh, he bought this and he spent the money on the girl for this and he bought this and he bought that. I'm like, well, I don't know. It's just crazy. I think it's just crazy how to me, it's just the people in general. It's not, I can separate what the law has done and and what the people has done. And these people out here in these streets they really done the most, they really done the most. Too damn much, if you ask me. I don't know, you know, I don't know. I bet you if the beer bottle head boy was in his situation and a situation occurred about him 30 years ago, and here we are 35 years later and they decide to bring it back up, you want to bet he'll be crying? You want to bet he'll be screaming, it's double jeopardy? You want to bet? I guarantee you he will. Guarantee.
Yeah, he would. Don't nobody want to be behind that wall.
Yeah, he would. Yeah.
Nobody want to be behind that wall.
He gonna find
And
him
he
and
would,
say the same damn story. I went to trial for that. He'll be singing the same damn song. Why am I back up in here over the same shit that happened and that I have stood in the courtroom once before? I've done this already, and someone had already said that, it's not them or this or that. They did all of this under oath, under the law, under the constitutional laws, but now they are able to come back. They should not be able to come back. I'm sorry.
right.
That's opening up the law a little bit too wide, too much, too extra. You don't bring something back that has already been presided over. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. The gavel was hit. Once that gavel hits that table, that should be it. So somewhere your lawmakers are up there doing something that just should not be heard of. And I do believe in, whether if it's men or women, I do not support the no limit statutation. I don't support it. I don't. One reason why I say that I don't believe that someone should be able to come back 50 years from now is because the memory loss. I believe that the world has opened up so many resources for us to heal. I also believe that you also have the power of God. So once you reach for that, you would learn how to forgive and move on, because the Bible teaches us to forgive people, especially if you're feeling this way 50 years later. You should have been feeling this the day that it happened. You know what I'm saying? So where was the trust that, did you not trust your parents to talk to them? Did you want to keep yourself in a position to keep getting enticed or influenced or manipulated? Because there's a way out of it. What I'm saying, is that I'm so tired of us Americans being pacified in areas that we should not be pacified in, because you're not making us stronger. You are enabling a situation that can be cured.
Right.
I know this ain't what a lot of us want to hear. And there's a lot of things about life that we just don't want to hear, but we have to hear them to make us stronger. After give or take, and especially when we talk about sexual assault, and you have moved on, you've married, you've had more children behind that, you've traveled the world, or what, you've been free to do whatever. Through that process alone right there was healing. There was healing right there. But when a situation comes back to light, all of a sudden, you're like, oh my God, now I can't sleep, I can't eat, I can't pee, I can't do this. And mind you, you're married. You're happily married, right? I don't understand how something like that can distract me, for me to go back into that 50 years ago feeling. One, I'm walking with God now. I got Jesus now. I got a whole new family. So why would I want to bring that distraction even up into my home, to have my home feeling, getting torn down, because I want to put my mind state somewhere of something that happened 50 years ago. Who want to do that?
Nobody.
I don't understand this. Like, this is weird. I get it. And I'm sure you understand. We all can understand the whole sexual assault things. And I always bring up one story that will stick with me forever. And that's those Ohio girls that was in that basement.
Yeah.
Those were victims. And they came out immediately after, I think it was the black guy ended up hearing them banging on the windows and things like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I remember that.
you remember that story? That one sticks with me but you know what? Them ladies came out here. They sat through the whole prosecution of their, the man that harmed them. And they were on a lot of shows out here. And it was like, they took that as their healing. They took that as their support system and everything. And you know, them ladies went on. You can look them up now and they doing absolutely well. One of them was demanding to erase this out her memory. She says, I just want to move on. She had a child to raise, even though the child was by that man, you know, she didn't give a damn. She wanted to go on and find happiness, peace.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Even with Epstein's victims, all of them moved on. You feel me? So
Yeah, you just move on. Yeah.
so once you get that closure, you know, you gotta
Yeah.
move on. You don't keep reopening the scab.
You don't.
Because how you expect it to heal if you keep taking it.
Exactly. Other than that, if you continue to do so, then it obviously set this big old picture of some type of agenda, right?
Right.
What is your agenda? What do you want? Do you want to keep all of the people that you keep giving this story to in this a verbish oppression? What do you want? You know what I mean? What I don't like for people to put a bunch of bad news on me year after year after year, because now I'm going to take it as if you don't want the healing. You just want misery loves company, right?
Right.
Come
Most
on, now.
definitely.
If it was one of my sisters or whatever, I'm like, now you got to get this shit together. We got to move on. Do you understand that you're never going to get where you want to go as long as you keep holding on to this 50, 30 years ago? And I'm talking about the whole Rashana, you know, Landfair girl. Like the story is ill. The story is so far-fetched because you will hear that she continued to live with him, like in her legal age. Now she's 20 now, 21. Like she's living up over in what he's not there. She's living rent free.
Right.
So I don't know. And let me ask you though, if as the dad, you're the dad of hers and you play the band and you started hearing about this and Sparkle brought it to you, you know, you're her sister, you're that, you know, you're Sparkle's sister, and she brought it to you. What are your first things? How would you react to that? Are you going to keep your job? What are you going to do about it?
I'm gonna find another line of work.
Oh, you'll find you a line of work, but isn't this something that you will immediately address?
Yeah, I'm immediately addressing it. I'm not just going, you know, just sweep it under the rug.
Yeah. What type of signs, if you have a girl, what type of signs would you look for in your daughter to notice that something is differently or has changed about her? Most kids can play it off. I get that, you know, but there's usually those signs that are there. Even if they in love, when they fall in love, you could tell.
Well, you know, if you know your child, you know when something's wrong, even when
Yeah.
wrong. So if anything, it could be something minor. You feel me?
Yeah.
One little change, you know, and it's all about communicating with your kids. You feel me? Like if you're a real good parent, you're gonna communicate, you know, what's going on. You know how your day was, anything bothering you, you could talk to me, you know. It ain't nothing that you should feel like you should keep from me. because ain't nothing too big, ain't nothing too small. Just talk to me.
Yeah.
That's what I would,
Yeah.
constantly in the air, even if they didn't want to talk to me about it at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, we're gonna have to have that conversation and
True.
figure out what to do about it.
But I can take it farther than that, right? I feel like that if you see these changes, but let's just say that my daughter can come in and pretend and be this way. I have to play the game with her. Well, I'm gonna pretend to be this way and act like I ain't interested. Guess what I'm finna start doing? Snooping.
Right.
I'm a private detective overnight. But since you want to act this way and you don't want to talk about it, you want to do this, well, I guess I'm gonna have to find out on my own. And I'm going through everything. I'm gonna follow you a little bit here and there, yeah, until I can be comfortable with knowing that, oh, okay, she was right. There's nothing wrong with her,
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna do my job. Oh yeah. I'm put on
And I think any good parent would do that.
uh-huh.
Any good parent would do that.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, let me hit you with this scenario. Your daughter, again, is of age. She's 20, 23. She didn't
Right.
she didn't left school. She didn't told you multiple times that I like this guy. She doesn't want to go to school right now. She's not defying you so much because technically she's grown. You're just not happy with the situation about who she is with. Yes, you've heard of a few rumors or this or that, but you've seen her on TV, you've seen her, at the courthouse, you've seen her this or that. Would you be that person to still kind of chase her down, call her out, just talk about her life in public and things like that? Would you feel a little comfortable because you do see her, on the news, and she's told you multiple times that this is who I want to be with?
If she's at the legal age where and she still want to be in that situation, you gotta let go and let God.
Gotta let it run its course.
Let it run its course. You hear me?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you just beating the dead horse because you saying how you feel about it, and she already know where you stand, and she still want to be there. At the end of the day, you just gotta love them from afar.
Yeah. You know what I think? I think that they put themselves in a situation that caused a lot of embarrassment on them. And I think that they're fighting the embarrassing part of the situation than they are so much of fighting for their daughter. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what it is. They're just doing what they gotta do to make themselves look good in the public's eye.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
That's what it is. It ain't about the daughter.
Hoping it would turn out the way that they wanted to turn out, which is to see Kelly do 999 years,
Right.
or die while trying. You understand what I'm saying? They would rather do that than to turn the whole situation around and say, you know what, she'll come when she's ready. We see her on TV. Here's another thing. R. Kelly has a good representation team, the Jennifer Bonjean law firm, right? It's nothing for them to reach out because you can reach out to her and say, hey, we just want to know how our daughter is doing. And I'm pretty damn sure that attorney would probably say something like this. Oh, I spoke to Joy 2 days ago. She's doing very, very well. I can't give you all the details or nothing like that because she's not a client and that's her private life. But I can assure you that she's doing just fine. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. They just want to go above and beyond.
I know, it's crazy. I get it, but I don't know. you know, and like I said, I can sympathize and understand that, oh, okay, we lost our daughter, but you know what? It's a lot of us out here has lost our children. A lot of our children has left home with some significant other that we just don't like. What am I supposed to do? Go over there and beat his head in? No,
Right.
you
All
know,
you can
she
do, all
said
you
they
can
gonna
do.
argue. Every house, all relationships had them little arguments behind closed doors and stuff. I think that it's all fair for
Right.
intervention if we find out as parents that you know, if
Escalate.
there is some beating and things like
Right.
that going on.
If it escalates,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but as far as as far as that goes,
Mhm.
if you talk, all you can do is talk. But
Pretty much. Pretty
just keep
much.
communication going and loving from afar.
Yeah.
All that kind of
I think that
distance,
that's the communicating line that they should have had from the start.
yeah,
Um,
from the beginning.
yeah,
But
just keep saying how much you love her. Not all that other ridicule, and he's this and he's that, and we wanna. Yeah, you keep talking about a man if you want to. We just go keep pushing her away. We'll
yeah,
talk
you're gonna push her right in, push her right over there. And
about it.
that's all that's doing is
Louisa said if it was her, she'd be moving furniture. So it's just, you know, and like I tell you, this is why I just, you know, even with the miscarriage of justice of the laws, and when you get into the law factor of it, it's like a law after law after another law after another law, and look how many case logs they're pulling up. You know, it's just so much that can make a trial stand alone. You know, I want to present this and present this. We talking about a case law that you can use from 1968 will hold some weight up in a, you know, in a courtroom. And I was like, oh, I think there should be a limit on case laws. I love case laws. So, you know, it can help you do a good write up and persuasion in a case if needed to do so. But at sometimes I'm also torn between them because I don't think that a judge should also be restricted to be influenced by that case law. You understand? It's like
yeah,
because words can just mean so differently pertaining to each case. You know, just because it happened over here in this one don't mean that it has to happen that way in this one, you know, but
right.
most judges rely on that as prominent um receipts to help, you know, push a case along. And it's like, oh, I hate that. I hate it.
Yeah, you can apply every situation to every situation.
Exactly. Exactly. It makes their job too damn easy.
Yeah, most definitely does. Cause
It does. It makes their job too easy. Well, if Jackson versus Thompson back in 48 did this, well, yeah, we yeah, I can okay, we gonna weigh that in. You know, hell no, the fuck we ain't. Like,
laws
no.
is different, the laws is different, and then on top of that, the circumstances of this case and that case is two different things.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
And I think it sways the judge's discernment.
Yeah. Do you think that with all that has been going on and so many of your, I guess, culture has had its time of presence in the court of law, do you think that this has been very influential with a lot of the young industry now looking and studying and knowing the law just in, you know, just in case? Do you think, or do you think that they just still gonna surpass and be like, oh, I ain't reading that shit out. I just wait and hire me an attorney, you know, and shit happens. I think
Mm, I don't think they reading no law books.
I don't either. I really don't. I think
I don't
because
think
they
they
think
do.
that they have the money, that
Yeah, they
if
gonna.
some shit happen, I'll just depend on my lawyer.
Yeah, but she look. Once they, once like for the people that really like been in and out of jail or even fighting years or whatever. Like some people back behind the wall, they go to the law library, beat up on laws and stuff like that. You
Hmm.
feel me?
Hmm.
So for those people that's not really savvy to the court system and how they railroad people, they won't understand unless they are put in that situation. You feel me?
Hmm.
So until they presented with the situation, they ain't gonna do it.
I understand that, but basically, when you think of all of the cases that has been brought to trial over this last what 2 3 years, let's start with Smollett cases, right? I'm talking about big cases that really have been out here amongst our people, right? You would think that you would receive that message. It's just a lot of us misses the message. I hate to say it, but in some sense, those people, the ops, they send us the message. We just don't take heed to it. What I mean by that is we didn't got this person, we got this person, we didn't got this person, we didn't got this person. When are you people are going to ever beat us? And I think what they mean by that is study the damn law, know your rights, know what you need to tell your attorney to do for you because they work for you, not your
Right,
attorney coming in there telling you what you need to do.
right.
And with an exception, I did, where the judge asked, R. Kelly if there was anything that he wanted to say, and his attorney had already advised him to not speak. And of course, I'm looking at it, well, I get it. He doesn't know the law. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't allegedly know the law like that to speak and not put himself in another situation, right? A
Right.
questionable situation. However, had he been in a situation where he knew um, the law pretty good, right? I think that I would have told my attorney, no, I'm gonna take the damn stand. You wrong, God damn it, you wrong. And this is why you wrong. Because section
Right.
you know what I'm
Right.
saying? So,
Right.
you have to know that when you working sometimes with your attorneys, because it is a fact that you should be able to have yourself aligned and knowledgeable, knowledged up to say that this is what I want done. Go and look at this here. I think that this applies to me regarding to this law. Well, I like this case law better. You're gonna have to have a
Like let's use
player.
this defense. Let's use this defense opposed to using that defense.
Yes, exactly. But when you're sitting there as a total mute and oblivious to, what's going on, there is a possibility, that you're not going to have the totality of an outcome that you expected. You got to take this person's word. And all trust on the table. I don't want to put all my trust in one person with my life. I'm gonna have to know some things. Some things might be arguable. Hold on a second here. Hold on. Let me get this book. Lick my thumb. Okay. Tick, 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 tick. Right here. Apply that one. Right there. God damn it. You fight, because there's a fight in there for every freaking topic.
Five.
It's a fight in the law. It's a fight. You just got to find it. But so far she's been doing a wonderful job. She was happy that I think it was 7 counts got dismissed from the Chicago one. So That made her a proud attorney on his behalf. So it's just working a little bit harder for the New York. I don't think Chicago has to be pushed that hard. I don't. I think that's an easy peasy wipeout right there at the appeal, on the appeal. I do. It's the New York one for me. And that's the whole thing with the star witness, you know. So I don't know. Well, time to take a sip.
Don't get drunk.
Here's the thing though, Will. I'm inside my home. You'll never catch me drunk outside my home, ever.
I feel you.
If I get the wobbling upstairs, it's straight to that bed. I'm safe. My doors are locked. So yeah, you'll never catch me behind the wheel of a car, ever, never. Mm-mm. If I go out, I know my limits. I like my ties. When I go out, when I'm in the house, I drink my Snoop Dogg. I don't drink hard liquor, not like that. And all that damn dark shit make your ass looking like you 90 years old at the age of 30. I don't want to borrow nobody liver. I don't want you. I want my own body parts. Are you a donor?
Hell no.
Why not?
You can steal my organs.
Who's a donor in the chat? Let me see. Put a 1 in the chat if you are a donor. Put a 2 in the chat if you're not.
You wanna know why? You wanna know why I'm not?
I do. I want to know why you are not a donor. Nobody can have your kidney. Nobody can. You don't want nobody. Okay, tell me why not.
Because look, I heard the little rumor, right? I heard that if you got organ donor on your shit, right? And say like you in a life or death situation, surgery or whatever, right? They're gonna let you die, till you goddamn organ, you feel me? And goddamn, you thinking your ass.
Wait, say that again. You're breaking up a little bit. Say that again.
Yeah, I heard that if you're an organ donor, right? Bad accident where they gotta bring you back to life, they gonna let you die and steal your organs.
Look, you think so?
I'm good. I don't even want to find out.
It's probably a documentary on that. Now I'm gonna be curious and go drive it fast. Candy say no. Capone says she's not. She's not. Anybody else? If you're a donor, put a 1 in the chat. Or is that private information? I don't know if that's a private thing. It's on your license, right? Or your ID.
Yeah, it's on your license or when the police see.
I know, but would that be considered like a private question?
People got a database. They know who.
Priscilla says she's a donor. Oh, that's what's up. I mean, you should be happy for the people that is a donor.
That's so hard.
Yeah. So, I mean, because we should be thanking them, right? It's like take one for the team thing, right?
Yeah, take one for the team.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm not. I don't want you cutting on me.
Right. I want to go. I can't do it without my shit.
Now, but if it was one of your kids now, and you're a match.
If I'm a match, okay, then that's a different story.
Okay. Capone says I'm sorry. I said what? Capone, you know I'm over here sipping now. So Capone is a donor, and I said that she wasn't. And Louisa, what did Louisa say? I took my glass off. Your sister and your niece are donors, and Jana is a donor. I don't know, y'all. I know my mom is a donor. I know she is. And you know what sucks though, because we elect to not be donors, right? But I'm just saying now it turns around. What if you and I need a kidney or something? Will you be okay asking for one? Will you be okay going on the list for one? And you have to keep in mind you weren't gonna get one.
Don't give it, I take it.
What you
Give
say?
it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, fine sir. I appreciate
You ain't right. You ain't shit.
it. I ain't right shit.
Claudine said
Y'all,
no. She
you
said
offered
no.
it. You
I'm just,
offered it.
you know that's you. Would you prefer for it to be anonymous if you had to receive a kidney or something? Would you want?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
think
would
that just let it be anonymous. I don't
yeah,
want to know.
I don't want to know whose kidney it is. I might not like that person. Like,
You
no,
ain't right.
I don't want it. I don't fuck with that.
Oh. So Capone said when her mom passed away, they donated her retinas to science in order that so that someone else can have the gift of sight. Okay, I get it.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I can, I can do that. But I want to be specific, Capone. I want to be specific. So is this something that I have to put like in a will? Do I have to put that in a will? Do you know? I would think. Perspective said no. Perspective, why are you not a donor? You ain't giving away nothing? Perspective said no. No. So I'm gonna ask Capone, is this something that in order for this to take action, this would have to be written up in a will, right? To say that in this order, I want to do. Oh, Capone, like they cut her eyes out.
Oh my Jesus.
Well, what's wrong, Il? You said but now you can see. Now you can't walk around with nobody else's eyes.
Imagine if I had a one blue eye and one brown one. That'd be
Oh, Il, they walking around now. We wear other hair. Other people. Come on, Il. They ain't gonna kill
so that's y'all.
you.
I ain't no female. My hair grow out my scalp.
We talking about these eyes. So you don't want no donor eyes.
I have a patch over my shit. I have a patch. How the hell they gonna connect that shit?
Up, through the veins and stuff. They got where they go into your brain, and attach all that stuff.
I'm probably gonna have 2020. I'm trying to have 2020. I'm probably gonna have 2010.
You so ignorant. You is ignorant. She says yes. Oh, okay. So she did say that a will was written up and everything before, and then that's how she was able to donate the retinas. I don't know. Perspective checking you. She said we got hair under our weaves. Oh, sir.
Hey, look. I ain't say y'all didn't have no hair in y'all shit. All I said was my hair grew out of my scalp. That's what I said. I ain't see that. Oh no, I know
your butt.
I know it's a lot of ladies over here. Y'all don't jump me now.
Lady D would say, she say, I'm nosy. She say, Pap, you nosy as hell. No, that's how you get target for your organs. Oh, you do? I ain't know that, lady. Like, literally, she's saying, like, when you put that type of information out, people start targeting you, like, come stick your ass up for your eyes and your kidneys and shit.
Mm-hmm. See?
I ain't know that. I did not know that. Girl, I'm about to, girl.
You're gonna be selling my shit on the black market.
That's crazy. They actually, well, I mean, I know that most people do like that kidnapping stuff. You see that stuff in the movies, though. I didn't think that stuff really exists like real life.
That organ harvesting is real.
Capone said the morticians did a good job, amazing job. She said you couldn't even tell that her mom's eyes were gone.
Yeah, in the tub full of ice.
Huh? What you got to say about that?
Hey, look.
Did you hear what I said?
I just heard what you said. More party. I ain't doing it.
She said you just got you. she said you just gotta get.
I'm good.
She said you just gotta get a good mortician. That's all. You won't even be able to tell.
You know what? I don't care how good that mortician is.
No, they gonna put them in your eyes real good. They gonna look just like the ones you had.
They're gonna charge the whiteness. No, I'm good.
I can see you walking around. Somebody go, one of your homeboys, be like, one of your, a girl or whatever. It's like, damn, your eyes they different. They really pretty now. What you gonna say?
What?
What you gonna say?
I had the donut. These ain't my eyes. I done got these bitches off one of my homeboys.
Let me tell you a story. I got a story about that, right? I was at work one day. I had just started my job. I want to say I've probably been there about 3 years, right? Became really good. I became known up real fast, right? Because I talk a lot, right? So there's this one guy, I'm going to call him D, right? Older man. So D had a glass eye, right? I think I might have told the story on my live long time ago, right? He had a glass eye. And we were working in this one area, right? Mind you, it's pretty dirty where I work at, right? Hey, Nicole, KK. So all of a sudden, this guy, D, was like, stop. He's like, nobody move. So we all looking like, what the hell wrong with him? Don't even.
I fell out.
Oh, ew, the eye fell out. So, hey, so he was like, stop moving. Stop moving. So we all standing there like froze robots, right? I kid you not. Like, what's going on? He's like, my eye. So he kept a patch in his pocket, right? He does. So he hurried up and he got the patch and he put it over his left eye, right? So all of a sudden he started crawling around on the floor. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with him? He's like, you can't find my eye. And at this time, he had to be probably about 50 something years old, right? And it hurt so bad though, because we were really, we was laughing our ass off, right? But I felt so bad. You feel bad afterwards, but when it first happened, it's like it's funny as hell, right? But I ain't told you the funny part about this, right? So he finally found the eye. He found it. So he scooped it up and he run to the bathroom, which had to be about maybe 50 feet, right? He go up in there. He was in there all the time. Shut up.
He put it in backwards. I already know.
Yeah. Now, not only did we have a laugh when, like we were like, did this nigga eye just fall out? Like it just literally just dropped out. And then we thinking it's a glass eye. So now it's broken, right? It's it's shattered. But it's not the type of glass eye, I guess. I don't know. A glass meaning that you can see through it, not the material hard, So he was in there a long time. Then there was one of the other guys went in to see if they can give him a hand, and he needed eye wash, right? And of course, we got the pharmacy cabinets all around the building or whatever, right? So luckily there's bottles of eye wash all around. So everybody running and they getting him these eye washes, and because he kept saying, I gotta clean this. And then I'm thinking it's the amount of money that costs, that this is a costly thing. So all of a sudden, the guys come back out on the floor and stuff. There's like, oh, he gonna be all right. He's cleaning it up and everything, getting it put back in. Ew, why he come back with his eye? Now, if you in there looking in the mirror, how you can't tell that you did not put the eye in straight? Why is the eye all the way over, like to the right, like how Bookham eye goes, right? It go. Why, ill? So we laughing again, and he was like, what's wrong? So I was like, dude, your eye, it's over there. Like, there's no pupil. The pupil is all white. The coloring of it was on the glass part.
Wow.
Right? So, Lord, you talking about we must have laughed the rest of the duration of that shift for about 4-5 hours. It just would not go away. But he explained to us it moved because of how he, like you put your contacts in and you know how you do the blinking, blink, 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 blink. And he said he think it had moved over there due to all of the blinking, and he was trying to make sure that it was set right at the pupil. But I'm like, you just left the mirror though, dude. Come back out here with your left, right, left. It was funny. It was so funny. It's always fun when you can have. He didn't get mad at nobody. He ain't cussed nobody out, you know, because he know we was always some shitters and jokers and shit, you know, laughing around the building and kicking it, and we all hung together like that. So, right. But I'm just, giving you some advice from Capone. So she said, if you ever come across, to make sure you have a mortician do it for you, because that way you can, your eyes will still be pretty. I'm just letting you know.
I'll write that down.
You're so
I'll write that down.
It's so silly. What Perspective say? I didn't even see what Perspective said. I'm just saying, though, I don't know. I've always just been afraid of being a donor, and I think that's because you never want anybody. I don't want nobody cutting on me. I don't know. They say, I mean, it is a known factor now that you can live with one kidney. You're okay. And just think about it though, if somebody punch you on that side that your kidney gone, at least you're not gonna feel no pain.
One better not punch me nowhere.
There's nothing that's gonna happen. You don't have a kidney over there.
Don't matter. I don't care if I don't got no kidney right there. They better not. Both gonna go to jail. I'm going back.
Well, I think that you have a good heart, so I think that you should go on the donor. So when you pass away, you can have your heart donated to someone. Don't you? Somebody can have the same personality.
If my organs work any good, I done did a lot of drinking when I was younger.
Okay, so I got another scenario for you.
Oh Lord, here we go with the scenarios. Let's go.
2.6 billion for your kidney. Can I have it?
You said what? 2 point what?
2.6 billion.
Billion with a B?
Yeah, I want your kidney.
Yeah, you can have it.
Look, now you want to get me up the deal.
I guess rock it for you too.
You are open to sell them bitches, huh? You sell all this.
I sell one of them. I ain't gonna sell the other one.
Well, you can't sell me both. I know you can do one. You could do one.
That's worth it. Nah, that's it.
How much you sell your kidney for?
2.6. Only thing I'm going for, no lower.
So you gonna be rich, but you ain't gonna have no organs worth shit, huh?
Yeah, man. You can have it.
I can't believe you just sold yourself out for money, man.
It is what it is. Shit, all these other motherfuckers do the same.
I don't want your money. I can't cut myself.
I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna be on.
I don't want nobody cutting me. Look, Perspective say shit. You can get one of us.
I'm gonna tell you, but
that's Perspective. You know that is for the love of money. I ain't selling mine. I can't do it. So I'm gonna miss out on 2.6. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
By generational wealth, okay. Generational wealth, right?
Shannon is frying him some gizzards. Go on, throw me some, Shannon. I love me some gizzards. Yes, you like gizzards here?
I ain't never had them.
Lord Perspective says she'll just buy her a new one.
Buy what? Buy one, get one.
She said,
All
he
right.
said you go buy one, get one for free.
Buy one, get one. Buy one.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, I didn't know life was so, I don't know. I don't know. If you can go back to being a kid, would you want to be a kid again?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, less decision making, less just
I ain't even that, because see, look, once I go back to being a kid, I could re-evaluate and start over.
you could start over. What would you do differently if you started over?
I wouldn't got in no trouble. I
Yeah,
would've went to college
yeah.
instead of that bought me a job for this shit.
I don't know what I would do different. Let me
Job
think
for
about if I
shit.
can do things differently. Let's say starting at the age of 21. God, I don't know. Let me ask the chat. Starting at the age of 21, what would you guys do differently? Name one thing that you would do differently. Because I don't, you have to have like regrets though, right? To even try to, I don't have any regrets. Oh, you think that you'd have been married by 21, ill or no?
Hell no.
Why not? What age do you think men should marry at?
Whatever age they feel like they should be married.
So why do you feel like that 21 is not for you?
Because look, that's what, okay, you just hit 18. 18 is legal. So 21 too early to be married to someone.
Louisa
You
said
ain't get
that
all
at
your
21, what she would do over is not to be clubbing too much. She didn't like she wouldn't do the clubbing. Well, if you didn't do it at 21, then you sure can't do it at 50. So you might as well have done it at 21.
get it out your system. I'm trying to tell you.
Exactly. Go get it
We,
out.
we was in the club at like 16.
Yeah, I started hitting the clubs pretty early. Yeah.
That was just because my dad, we in clubs.
Perspective says she has no regrets. Testimony builds characters. That's true. Facts.
Amen. Amen to that.
Because I actually have no regrets. None. I
It
can't
says you
say
would
that
have
I
got
hate I
married.
met this person. I can't say that I hate that I done this. I can't. I have a log. Trust me, I have so many journals. And sometimes I'll go back and read the ones, let's say like 5 or so, 10 years old. And
Brown said I would have been wiser about who I considered a friend.
I would have gotten married. Oh, Priscilla says she would have not gotten married so young. She was 19. I think being married young, it could be fun. You just treat it like, your boyfriend, girlfriend relationship. You have, and you do a whole bunch of fun stuff. Do you think being married at 19, Priscilla, pushed you into making too many grown folks decisions? You think it put you in that lifestyle? I don't know. What's your age, ill, that you would been comfortable married at? 40?
35 to 40.
35 to 40. Did you ever have a set goal for the number of children you wanted, or did you want any?
I want at least one. I ain't trying to go over that because I got badass. I got a sister with 4 badass kids.
So you judge that by making you determine that you didn't want but one?
Yup.
That your kids is based off of how they turn out, is how your parenting skills is.
Trust me, I know I was mischievous, so I know my kids gonna be 10 times worse than I was.
So you think the DNA part would have came out a few of yours?
Yeah, I already know it's gonna
No
come
matter
out.
how much you've done your job as a parent, a really good parent.
Yeah, that
One of them
DNA.
is gonna have that DNA of ill in them that
Yeah,
just
that
gonna be
DNA
bad.
gonna be. Yeah, that DNA gonna be stronger than a bitch.
You think that that's a setup through the spirituality part of it? Do you think that is designed that way for with you you know because you such and such a way and God was waiting on you to bear for your significant to bear a child or whatever to give you back to reap what you sow, so he places it amongst the child to be mischievous, huh? Do you?
Yeah, I like the way you said that shit.
I'm just saying, do you think that is a form of one of designed punishments by God?
Yep.
Really?
Mhm.
That's scary, man. That's really scary. Because God don't do no bad stuff like that. So why would you say that?
God don't do no bad stuff.
That's what everybody say. God is good. God is great.
God is great. Yeah, let us thank him for this plate.
What you say the end of yours is? God is good. God is great. What?
Let us thank him for this plate. That was the easiest
Yeah,
prayer.
that's the only thing that I know that I grew up on. God is good. God is great. Let us thank him for this plate.
Amen. Yep. So whatever they was asking me to pray, but that was the prayer I go to.
Perspective disagrees. She say wrong. Let's hear what you got, perspective. Let me hear what you got. Cause I mean, why? Well, mythology. Why do they say that one of my kids is just like me? And your butt is bad. But now you got 4 kids and one of them is bad as hell. Why? She said, good punishes like earthly fathers.
Oh, God punishes. She said
Oh,
God
God
punishes.
punishes. God punishes. I've been drinking. Shut up. God punishes, but thank you, Boo, for correcting me. God punishes like earthly fathers.
Most definitely, you're gonna give you a spanking. That's just one of the spankings.
That's right. That's what we're saying. Perspective, like he didn't have 3 kids, and because he was bad along the way,
One of them was just
so
bad as hell.
God sent him something just like him as his punishment. I'm gonna show you. Now you're gonna have to deal with this. Since you're gonna make your mama deal with your bad stuff, we're gonna give it right back to you. She said, he humbled you. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord.
Yeah.
I believe that. I just don't understand why it has to be that way. Why? Because God is good, God is great. don't give me something back bad. I don't want nothing back bad. I guess that's why I'm always good, because Anisha was, she went through her trial and tribulations as a child, but hers would come when I would say, no, you can't go to the club, or no, you can't stay on the porch. Then, she would all that damn shit. But I just took my house shoe off and fixed that shit right away. Get your ass in this down here shit. So, but I cannot say that I have a child that is of me. You know what I mean? They may have my little smart mouth or stuff like that, but I'm talking about like bad or no, it's not me. I don't think that they're me in that sense, so I don't know. She said God teaches us lessons too, so that's how we grow. Well, Il said he only just want one, just in case he get duplicated. He only want to be duplicated once.
One. God, but what if I had 3 me's? If I had 3 me's, what? Oh my God, bro.
Okay, so you have 3 me's.
What if I have 3 me's? Well, I'll be like,
Who would you be mad? Would you be mad at God?
nah, I'll be mad at myself. I should have listened when I was younger.
Because technically it is your fault, right? That
I can't get mad.
you were the way that you were, so you can't blame God for it. But a lot of people do. You know what they say? Why God? Why God doing this to me? Haven't you heard that phrase? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So why, if God is good and God is great, why do you think that they blame God for something that they done did, that they done disobeyed? Exactly.
They created that mess.
Miss Brown said, shit, it be they bald-headed daddy. She said it usually be they bald-headed daddy, at least for her. Mm-hmm. What about okay, let's take it further though. Let's take it further. What if the baby now actions of life is part of mine and it's part of yours, right? So we got a split baby. Monday, Tuesday, she doing the shit I used to do and it pissed me mad. Thursday, Friday, she doing your shit. You was bad. Now she all out busting windows out the car and all this shit, right? So who is it, bad parenting, or are you still that both of us are just getting dealt what we issued out, right?
That's just our karma, man. That's what it is.
I don't think so. I'm finna disagree with you.
Why you don't think so?
Because I see, I can blame it all on you. Cause I can blame it all.
What about Monday? What about Monday and Wednesday?
But see, this is where you have those arguments in the household, like that's your child, and she acts just like you. And technically, I think that we have a leg to stand on that way, right? It's a great argument because the semen comes where? Into the egg, right? Egg doesn't come into the semen. The semen has to pop the egg. It has to land into the walls of the egg, right? So technically, it was your blood, your line that did all this shit.
Split eyes.
No, it ain't no split. Ain't no split. I've seen households do that shit. Like, she act like you. Oh, look what you done did to our son. And you know what technically it is? It's like an 80-20. It is. It's usually the man's fault, the way the child comes out and behaves. It definitely is. We ain't did nothing. All we did was we just supplied. We was a supplier. That was it. Knock, knock. Yep. you don't have an argue. You don't want to argue with me on that one. Why are you so easy? You're so you just let everything be so pleasurable. Like what? I want to argue today, E. I want to argue. Get your ass in this house so we can argue. What about those type of women?
I ain't arguing with you.
That's a turn on or a turn off?
Turn on.
Really? It's a turn on? Perspectives say they can't fertilize air. Some people live their lives and still end up with the first love. Facts. That's facts. That's totally facts. I agree with that. I'm just saying, we try to find an ill weakness over here. He says that it's a turn on. He says a turn on. You come arguing at my ass is a turn the fuck off. Get your ass over there till you get it all figured out. He trying to argue with you. It is a certain age now. I think I can start the statistics on this for women who has reached 40 and above, right? That man start coming in there with all that damn BS, all that noise and wreckage and want to fuss and do all. It's a turn off. Ain't nothing popping. And I think that if the woman is turned on by that, I think that they got to be plumb delusional, crazy, just as crazy as him. It's a straight turn off. Now, 40, 39, down to your 20s, I think that they take it as a turn on. I do. I think that at a younger age, it is more tolerable to the younger women. It is more sexy, ooh, okay, baby, all right, boo. But shit, 40 or above, man, you don't go sit your old tired ass down with that. Nobody want to hear this shit. Ain't nothing jumping off tonight because you just done pissed me off. So, if I could speak for the older ladies, so it's like, half of the time we agree with it, but it still ain't shit jumping off, and we only agreeing so you can shut the fuck up. And nobody want to hear that shit. Now, it could be vice versa, right? And Ill will be back. We just lost the sound. Asking him, is it a turn on or a turn off, a turn on or a turn off? I guess we know to each his own, right? But I think because of the way the world has turned, you like that though, right, Leona? Girl, listen, you ain't finna be coming to yappity doing, and then expect to, now I'm supposed to be feeling frisky. The fuck? You turn me off. I don't hear that shit. I don't hear it. But at the same time, Leona, then we get judged or we talk about like, oh, you in all that old shit. You old. No, I'm tired of hearing it. Age ain't got nothing to do with it. Like, your ass been fussing for 20 fucking years. When you gonna shut the fuck up? Ain't nothing cute about it. But you have a lot of, some men that thinks that, okay, this is gonna turn her on, or this is gonna give them a reason for make up the breakup type of shit. I'm mad for 72 motherfucking hours. I'm gonna teach you how not to come through this door. We got all kind of jacks of trades on training them up, getting them in. But at the same time, you have to watch the ones that consider themselves, gigolo-ish, because they okay with you getting mad or whatever, because they got that one on the side, that they dip off to, that gets turned on by their yelling. They can walk through the side chick door and when you go cook? You been around here all day and ain't did shit. Next thing you know, they standing in the kitchen on the tippy toes, fucking on the countertop by the butter rolls. Yeah, them kind. They don't give no fuck. Come right on out the club. I'm like, but see, then you got those kind that don't mind doing what they do. One, because they don't give a fuck that he's married or have another girl. They only is worried about themselves, and that's getting laid, and they got a man coming through their door, one that they don't have to keep and deal with the problems that the main chick is going through at home. The cycle of bullshit is crazy. It's crazy. But we have a lot of our women's out there that do tolerate that type of shit. They tolerate it. I don't know. So weird, right? Weird. I just know that I can raise my hand and be like, this is not what we do. No way. We don't do this. We don't do this. Raise my hand. We don't do this. See my hand up at the top of the screen? Raise your hand. No. I'm a happy person, I'm a peaceful person, and I like loud when I like loud. I like quiet when I like quiet, I like laughter when I like laughter. So, and those are the choices that I plan on keeping and staying in charge of my life. I have people, that they should try to come through this door and be laughing her ass off. I've been looking at her like, fuck, is so damn funny. Get up out of here with all that damn laugh. I don't want to hear it. Oh shit. Yeah. They think that they want your shoes until they got, yes, yes, amen, amen, until they got to walk in them, you know. And that's what, what's the name? I made that song, If I Was a Boy. Yeah. If I was a boy. Yeah. Every last word, and it would you. Would you bring breakfast to bed? Mm-hmm. But understanding that this is, I guess, the role that has been laid out in the blueprints. Hold on now, perspective. Uh, According to the Bible, right? The Bible says that as a woman, we were put here to do what? But what were the limitations? I gotta raise my hand, perspective. I ain't read all that stuff. All I read was some about the man was here to be the provider and the woman is supposed to be the nourish. I can't say the word. That's one of my hardest words. The nurturing, right? Nurturing of the man, right? Man's supposed to go out to work. Woman's supposed to be at home, ready to go, barefoot, staying pregnant and nurturing. Dinner's made, a TV set on his channel, TV guy handed in his hand, have the shoes ready, clothes laid out on the bed, and the hot cooked 3 times a day, you know, the meal. So where are we going wrong, perspective? Are we defying the Bible? Are we defying the Bible now? We are helper. That's not what the Bible says. It says that we are supposed to be like the nurture, right? So what are all of the underlining conditions up under nurturing your man? Do we supposed to run his bath water? Am I supposed to bring the towels and the soap and the lotion and everything into the shower room? Am I supposed to pull the covers back on the bed? Am I supposed to make sure that the house shoes are right at foot reach so that they don't have to bend down? Please explain this to me. Like I said, because I didn't read all this stuff in the Bible. And I just want to make sure that I am doing it biblically correct so that I can go to heaven. Am I supposed to pick the spoon up out of the plate or the fork and feed it to the man's mouth? Am I supposed to be doing that? Oh, she said the Bible don't say that. That's what the world says. Oh, so I've been conditioned too. And like I said, I ain't finished reading all of it or whatever. So you saying that this is something that man done said. Is that what you're telling me? That I been listening to man and not that you promised me that that's not in the Bible. That's not in the Bible. Nowhere. It says that we are helpmates. Leona says that if he's bringing the towels and running the baths for you. Oh, so you're talking about equally doing. Equally doing. Okay, it's a balance thing. But what if the woman doesn't want to do all of that, but will do something different? I don't want to run your bath water. I didn't ask you to run mine. Why should I feel obligated to run your bath water because you decided that you wanted to start running my bath water? Why do I have to have that same? Why do I have to give that same treatment back? Why can't it be something different? Okay, I will. I'm gonna do the Bible in 90 days. I am going to get into it. I have missed, I think, 2 or 3 of my days on stand up. I don't know why I didn't get one of her notifications that I did get. She was going off. And then I think I was in a meeting at work one morning because I went in early. So I missed 3 of my classes, but I be sitting over there and I'm trying to get it. you got interested. Okay, well, you're gonna have to shoot it to me so I can do my 90 days. I ain't trying to come on here and do all the Christianity and biblical speaking. I just like to touch on it from time to time because I already know I ain't gonna get it right. So ain't no need of me even trying to talk on it. Girl, I've been changed all them words up in the Bible. I do. Now I have my Bibles. I got 3 of them perspective. So I'm ready when you ready. I'm ready. I can lay in the bed and do my, 15, 20 minutes a night. I can do that. And only for you, because I know you are good people. I ain't listen to no bad people, honey. I don't listen to no bad. I'll take nothing from bad people. He said if he is submitting it to you, you will be happy to submit it to him. Okay. And okay, I hear you. I'm gonna say that. I hear you. I hear you. I hear because I have to go in and do it. You're gonna have to send it to my email, because I don't even have that. I don't have the share link thing on, which I need to take off. But yeah, send it to me so I can have my private time with those passage. Yeah. Send it to me, sweetheart. I appreciate it. And that's good people help other people grow, and I'm always open for that. So where Claudine at? He better get it. Look, see me and Claudine. You see it, see Claudine. Claudine, we're trying to make progress here to become equally classified couples, okay? Look, perspective. You see what Claudine says? He better get his own shoes and all the other stuff. Claudine, I'm trying to change. I mean, you not. I'll be like, come on, Claudine, let's go to the club, girl. Fuck this shit, I'm out. You see what happened, perspective? I'm trying to do the right thing, but Claudine, her seem like it's feasible. It's like it's right up my alley. Like that's how I get jiggy with it with Claudine, and I'm trying to fix that. And so Claudine didn't even help at all. None. Just a bad influence on Pat. Bad. I ain't running shit. Claudine, we can't go to the club together, girl. We gonna get kicked out. we getting kicked out the club, Claudine. When we roll up in the club, fuck everybody. They talk, can't sleep, fuck everybody. Nope, I can't go with you, Claudine. I can't go. I got to go do my 90 days, like Perspective said. I cannot go to the club with you. Nope. She says, make sure that I go and research all of the books that was excluded from the original Bible. Okay. I think I've done that one time too, though. So you said that. I said he submits to you. That's what the Bible says. Here we go getting good, Claudine. Claudine, we gotta act up on one day of the week. We can't act up every day of the week. Just one day. One day. All is forgiven if you do just one day. I think the Bible says that too. No, I am. Priscilla, trust me, there's they says that it's never too late to get right, right? They say it's never too late to get right. And I try to get right. I do. I really do. I know my heart is. That I'll have to work on. My heart is. It's my mind. You understand what I'm saying? It's the it's the mind thing that I got to get right. I got to get it right. You said that's Claudine, no face, no case. I know that's right, Lady Diva. I know that's right. I got to get right. But back to our topic, I did ask, because I'm gonna end up closing this out. If y'all ladies ready to go, we can close this out. It is 9:59. I ain't got nowhere to be and no work to do tomorrow. I only got two things to do. I'm gonna run out to Sam's Club and Dakota wants to go get her nails done. That's my day for tomorrow. Other than that, I'm kicking my feet back. You know, my apologies for not devoting, the time to my live right now, but Dakota does come first. My support to Dakota with her, her sports and stuff is very important to her, you guys. So I don't want to disappoint her. So far, I've been at every game. They've had 2 track meets. I did not go live because it has been cold and it's cold out there, y'all. So I'm waiting on a nice warmer day that I can actually go live. So y'all could see Dakota again because most of y'all was there last year when she was running. I try to do better with the camera. And I love seeing you guys there in the live. Shout out to everybody that went and gave her a thumb up for making it on the Packers Instagram page. If you haven't seen that, she made it to the Packers Instagram page on my community board. So I put that there. So shout out to y'all and I showed it to her, and y'all should see Coda Bear smile, right? Like she don't know y'all. She doesn't sit here, but to hear from her mom, I was like, look, Coda, look at all of, I'm like, all of the people loved your picture, Coda, they love. And my baby had a smile from ear to ear. And that's support that helps people grow, just that alone. So when I go live and I'm opening my book, she says, read Romans 12, renewing of the mind. Now, I ain't saying I'm crazy, Louisa. I ain't saying I'm crazy like that, but I will. Where's my dang on pen at? Scripture for tonight. I'm gonna wait for I'm gonna check my email with perspective and I'm gonna do hers, but I already be on a lot of scriptures from Stand Up, you guys. So shout out to Stand Up, y'all, because baby, she be teaching y'all, and she teach so, simplified. She really breaks it down. She talks slow enough for me to kind of grasp. And I ain't gonna sit on here and act like I ain't never been to church. I go to church. I might even step up in there on Easter Sunday. Now, who's all going to church on Easter Sunday? I wait. She says Romans 12. Romans 12. Renewing of the mind. Okay. But let me tell y'all why I like to read them, right? Because they do make you feel good. It does give you something in that order to follow. If I may not be ready for it tonight, and I may not be ready for it tomorrow, but I know that it is there for when I am ready to follow it. So Bible, it used to scare me. It doesn't scare me anymore. It don't scare me no more. So I used to be like, it's a lot of bad stuff goes on in this Bible, boy. They sinking ships and doing this and going over to Jerusalem and doing this and I'm like, holy cow, too much going on in this Bible for me. I was scared of those stories in the Bible, tell y'all the truth. But she said, "Not you not going, Claudine." Leona not, and Priscilla said she is. So, yeah. So, but I do. Y'all have no, like, I really do appreciate, you guys showing the support for Dakota. I really, really did. I was even smiling, and I guess they say sometimes you have to find ways to stay uplifted, even if it is by, virtual people that you don't know, because some of them are good people. And I feel good showing Dakota, you guys. I really do. I'm like, Dakota, look. I said, look at these are all of the ladies that come to my channel and they wish you luck and they say good job and to do that. And the more that our children hear this from, a lot of people, it gives them that fierce, that energy, that thrive, that go get them thing. Because people are liking what I'm doing. And that's all. That's the only reason why, I come on. And you all know I'm not a big open book. I'm definitely not a big open book, but and I try to open it up a little bit. I do. I look for you guys. I look for you guys to be, to be back there. I do. So, because it's not an easy thing to do. It's definitely not an easy thing to do. And there's more to me. There is so much more to One Papoose. It really is. But YouTube is just not the place for it. Nope. Just know that I'm happy, and I live pretty much just like the rest of you guys. I told you guys that all the time. I come through the front door. I got a back door to go out, a side door, whatever. I got all this stuff just like you guys do. Yeah, bills come in here rolling the same time. They have us demographically separated. I might get mine on the 25th. You might get yours on the 3rd, but we gonna get them. We gonna get them. So that's pretty much it. I think all I wanted to talk about. I didn't want to get too much into I gotta save me a Saturday night show with some laughter on the who boys over there, because they angle is just goofy to me right now. And as I was stating with Eel on the show, there's nowhere in the hell that you can, I'm going to close out with this, come out here in front of hundreds of people to say that I was one of the people that was also on a 3rd or 4th party call with one of the ops who allegedly was sending in information and told the people of the virtual world or whatever that he got buses and he got people to lie, and you still want to have I don't get down like that, y'all. And I don't understand how anybody else heart could allow yourself to want to be of a mingle with an individual like that. Not only that is he alleging that he betrayed the ops. Yep. Happy Easter. Like if he gonna betray you, it can happen to you. They're actually looking at a person who is very well capable of being and doing any in everything to you right in front of their face. But because the person tells you that if you rock with me, then I rock with you, and that's supposed to make it okay, out of all of the diagram of the blueprints that they done laid out, like they still cool with that shit. And I'm like, oh no, I can't even hang with the people that's cool with the shit. I can't get down like that. I can't. No, like, how you don't see this? How does that make sense? How is it because he gets to shout the loudest and put some stuff up on the screen or this or that makes him exemplified from the totality of the bullshit? Like what? So I'm like, whoa, okay. Then there was another lady ended up calling in putting I guess a speculation on how she felt about Dottie over there, putting allegations out there that there was some scamming and scheming and stuff going on, with Dottie. And I was like, this shit don't never end. It really don't never end. See, it's one thing of us looking at or hearing a situation going on, but it's a whole nother different ball game of they say of the speculating of it. You speculating quietly, it's okay. But once you speculate it to regurgitate it out into the world, it becomes a disease. And a lot of diseases are catchable, you done contaminated the brains and the mind. So, but I was like, well, I don't know. I'll to opinionate on something. I think that there's a level to the game where you can be grown enough to say, well, that just seems a little bit different to me and a little bit odd. But once you get into the accusing, that's the difficult part to get yourself out of it. If that line, if you crosses that particular line, it's like an opinion is different than accusing people. It's all I'm saying. And sometimes it just doesn't pay to actually accuse something that you have perceived because your mind could not stay level at an opinion thought of your perception. So it's just weird. Like, just say, okay, that was odd, that was weird. But nope, man, she's been accused. So I think it's just fake. It's just fake, 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 girl. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. But that's just how it is out here. So I would call all of you guys out individual, but it's 10:11. And I know I've been on for a while, and I enjoyed Ill tonight. So y'all show Ill some love, and he'll be back. Hey, Dip. He'll be back. I like him up here as, a little my co-host because he laughs with me and stuff like that. And so go ahead, finish watching your political campaigning stuff going on out here. How many of y'all phones been blowing off the hook? How many of y'all are getting all of this election? Are you voting? Are you with this person? Do you know about this person? How many? I'm like, I've been blocked. And mind y'all, I got it coming through 3 phones, and it'd be pissing me off. I'm like, oh, ringing your phone. I don't want to talk to you. Block. Block. Now, what was that song that we was listening to? I forgot. Do y'all remember? Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. So, not yet, Dip. I'm just gonna say that, not yet, but I will let you know when it does. Yeah. Harlem and Priscilla, all of my mods, and all of the people who continue to hold me down with your membership. I am appreciative, and I thank you. I'll be back a lot more frequently as soon as Dakota is done with her sports. Right now, I'm just a pop-up right now, you guys, because that's my first priority right now. So if you still holding me down with the membership, I appreciate it. Okay, I really, really do. And I'll be back. Coming back strong. I'm gonna get this mic together. I'm gonna get my zip zaps together. We're gonna get the screen. I'm gonna have it together. I've been saying that for almost 4 years, but I'm gonna have it together, y'all. I'm gonna have it together. Now, what was the song? I don't know. I forgot. This is. No, that's not it. Let me see if this one is. I liked it. I don't know if that's it either. Yeah. Yeah, I don't do many. I don't do many holidays, Leona. I don't. Nope. That's not it. Where's the song at? I lost the song.
There is no place I'd rather be
Oh, this is it.
than right here.
Y'all have a good night. And I will see y'all tomorrow night sometime.
To talk about your lovers, old and new.
Hey, Ill, thanks for coming through.
Spare me details as you confide in me. I smile and give advice, but cannot.
Look at Harlem, y'all. Woo-hoo! 25 months over here with one papoose, y'all. Woo-woo!
How easy it would be to fall for you. But that, of course, is something I won't do. 'Cause we've agreed.
No doubt,
you and
Capone.
me,
That's what's
we're
up.
nothing more than friends. How silly it would be to put this friendship to an end. How crazy that would be, yet here I am, falling in.
Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to share.
Again.
That damn Harlem gonna grow old over here with me. Thank you, love. Thank you, Harlem. So appreciated. 25 months. I got to pin that. I got to pin that before I go. Hold on, hold on.
Never stop believing.
Oh, it won't even let me.
When time is right and stars align,
It won't let me pin that.
we'll see the world.
Oh, maybe because you're a moderator.
They say that love is blind.
Nope.
How stupid that would be.
You can't even pin that. It's crazy.